Our boy starts the chapter getting absolutely rocked, already catching a face full of something nasty. Then we get a flashback of him as a delivery driver, having a full-blown existential crisis mid-tumble. Next thing you know, he's some shadow demon thing, desperately dodging laser sights in the woods. And in the middle of all this chaos, a memory of a kiss so intense it's literally on fire. Turns out the welcoming committee is a whole squad of psychos playing mahjong like it's a Tuesday. We see some poor dude getting silenced by a cursed-looking coin necklace, eyes screaming for help. Then we cut to the smiley masked creep standing over a coffin in what I could only describe as hell. And if that wasn't enough, this giant, creepy doll face is outside demanding to be let in. Our delivery boy is back, falling through some abstract void surrounded by what looks like giant bones. And this is him now, bloodied up, eyes glowing blue, looking like he just stared into the abyss. The chapter kicks off with a thriller tag over what looks like our boy's worst delivery job ever. Then we meet this new dude with the clout goggles, already dragging our boy into some rooftop parkour. The action tag isn't lying. It's just a whole damn mess of bodies getting thrown around. And now we're in the GHOUL, with pink shades and his crew fighting some slender man-looking freak. This must be the welcoming committee, looking like a post-apocalyptic boy band after a rough gig. Our boy, still rocking those abyss stare eyes, is trying to connect the dots about Ghost. Pink Shades gets all up in his face, telling him to shut up before he summons something nasty. The rest of the crew is just watching, probably thinking, great, the new guy's asking questions. He pulls out the jazz hands like a magician, building up the big reveal for the cheap seats. And boom, he introduces the ghouls, a whole-ass zombie convention staring right at them. We cut to a creepy-ass hallway that looks like the first level of a horror game. Pink Shade starts his ghost story, focusing on a door that's clearly a bad time. He keeps going with his cryptic bullshit, teasing some big, world-ending secret. The door is cracked open with talismans peeling off, because of course it is. Then we flash to some suits in a concrete room, in a lecture about things hiding inside us. The suits are staring at a gnarly red coffin while the lecture gets even more ominous. Apparently, whatever is inside us can just dip out whenever it feels like it. Some dude in fancy gloves is getting real familiar with this cursed-looking box. And just when you think it's gone for good, he hits us with the "but wait, there's more." Boom, it comes back, and it looks like this desiccated corpse covered in cursed receipts. The lecture continues with a close-up of some dude bleeding out his mouth. Talk about a killer presentation. Then we get a bloody footprint and a warning about something returning through a door. So, Pink Shade's story wasn't just for kicks. We cut to a rainy, neon-soaked city, probably flashing back to how this whole mess started. The scene blurs into a high-speed chase, because this world doesn't know how to chill for a second. And it's our boy, back in his delivery days, doing some insane parkour on his scooter. This kid was born for chaos. He's making a delivery to some grimy apartment building that looks like it's one bad day from collapsing. Our boy is hustling up the stairs, food in hand, completely unaware his life is about to get flipped. A close-up on the delivery receipt, hold up, like the cursed receipts on that corpse from before. Oh hell no. He introduces himself as Zhang Za, an 18-year-old delivery boy. My dude, you need a new job description. He's already winded climbing to the 8th floor. Bro, that's about to be the least of your problems. Zhang Za makes his last delivery, completely oblivious that this is the one that ruins his life. The door opens to reveal the final boss of annoying customers, looking like he hasn't seen the sun in years. Greasy Glasses immediately starts whining about the wait time and threatens to file a complaint. Our boy looks like he just saw his entire career flash before his eyes over some late noodles. Zhang Za immediately folds, begging this dude not to nuke his customer rating over a little rain. He goes into full-on grovel mode, complimenting the guy and promising freebies. The hustle is real. The desperation is cranked to 11. My man is one bad review away from a complete meltdown. Greasy Glasses finally lets him off the hook, and Zhang Za is all smiles like he just dodged a bullet. But then he hits us with this weirdly smug look as he's leaving. What's he cooking up? He's a psycho, justifying his groveling with some twisted stand tall by submitting logic. Zhang Za tries to leave, but Greasy Glasses pops back out for a straw. The customer service nightmare never ends. We cut to another rainy night in the city, because apparently, the sun doesn't exist in this world. A different delivery driver is about to clock out when a buddy pulls up to say hi. His friend asks how his day was, and my man looks like he's about to unload a whole therapy session. Turns out he's stuck with one last delivery from hell, hauling to giant water bottles. And the tip for all that back-breaking work? A whole 10 yuan. The absolute disrespect. We get a dramatic close-up of the 2 water jugs, the final bosses of this guy's shift. And there he goes, lugging these things through the complex like he's training for a strongman competition. Some random dude stops him at a door, getting all up in his business about where he's headed. The receipt shows Block 9, Unit 1801. Hold up, that's the same cursed building Zhang Zha went to. Water Jug Boy sprints off to make his last delivery, telling the gatekeeper he'll be quick. Famous last words, my dude. The gatekeeper checks the address again. Block 9, Unit 1801. Oh. He knows exactly what's up with that apartment. He's staring at the building, having a full-on oh hell no moment. Yeah, my guy. It's exactly what you think it is. And our new delivery boy, completely oblivious, hits the button for the 18th floor. He's literally riding the elevator to hell. My man is absolutely gassed in the elevator, probably just thinking about his bed. Bro, you should be thinking about survival. Another cursed-looking receipt for the same damn building. This place is a black hole for delivery drivers, I swear. He's whining about wanting to go home and sleep. Buddy, you're about to get a permanent nap if you're not careful. We cut back to the gatekeeper, who's getting all cryptic. The elevator's on 17, and the tension is getting thick. The elevator dings on the 18th floor, confirming the cursed address. It's game time. And this poor dude has no idea. Water Jug Boy just stands there, waiting for the doors to open. He's about to meet the welcoming committee from hell. Water Jug Boy is peeking through the elevator gate, completely oblivious to the horror movie he just walked into. The elevator opens to the 18th floor, and the text says unoccupied. Yeah, unoccupied by the living, maybe. We get a nice, tight shot of the metal gate just to remind us this is a cage, not an elevator. My man's finally getting the hint that something is deeply wrong with this floor. Took him long enough. The gatekeeper drops the lore bomb. Some rich psycho bought the entire 18th floor a decade ago. His eyes go wide as the gatekeeper explains what this place really is. The oh shit moment has landed. And the big reveal. The entire floor is a goddamn graveyard. My dude is delivering water to a tomb. The gatekeeper adds that all the windows are sealed with concrete, leaving just one creepy prayer passage. He admits the place is so cursed they don't even tell the other tenants. Great security, my guy. So yeah, our boy is 100% walking into a death trap. That 10 yuan tip was not worth this. Water Jug Boy finally reaches the cursed apartment, 1801, and the door number is literally weeping black goo. He knocks and announces the delivery like a professional, completely ignoring the fact he's knocking on a goddamn tomb. The door just opens. My man is just standing there, probably thinking the customer service is top-notch. A bloody hand greets him from the crack in the door, and his first instinct is to say hello, instead of hell no. He peeks inside to find a full-blown massacre and still asks if anyone's home. Bro, they're home. Just not in a conversational mood. We get a nice, grim close-up of the handiwork. Yeah, this wasn't a slip and fall situation. Turns out the place is littered with bodies and blood-soaked gold bars. This just went from a horror movie to a heist gone wrong flick. A super close-up on an eye, probably Water Jug Boy's, as his brain finally processes the absolute carnage he just witnessed. And there it is, the delayed reaction. My man finally drops the water jugs and goes full-on panic mode. He bolts down the hallway screaming for help, leaving the 10 yuan tip and his dignity behind. Survival mode activated. Water Jug Boy is finally processing the murder scene and scrambling for the elevator. Yeah, my dude. Time to clock out. He's spamming the elevator button like his life depends on it, which, it probably does. The 1,000-yard stare of a man who just realized his 10 yuan tip came with the side of homicide. He's fumbling for his phone, about to make the most important call of his very short career. My man is dialing the cops, finally using that one brain cell he has left. About damn time. He's trying to keep his cool while on the phone, but he's already folded into a puddle of fear. And of course, there's no signal. This building's got that premium horror movie package. Plan B is trying to rip open the elevator doors with his bare hands. Good luck with that, my guy. Just as he's about to lose it, he hears a kid's voice asking for help. Oh, this just got complicated. The voice is coming from the murder den, and now he's thinking someone's alive. Bro, don't be a hero. Water Jug Boy is having a full-blown moral crisis, sweating bullets over what to do next. He's staring into the murder den, hearing the plea for help, and asking the right questions for once. My man is just watching his escape route, the elevator, dip out without him. The universe is telling you to leave, bro. He makes the smart choice and apologizes to the ghost voice as the elevator doors close. Self-preservation wins. But the voice hits him with a weak little cough and another save me. Oh, they're playing dirty now. He's trying to justify bailing, reminding himself he's just a delivery guy. Your job description did not include this, my dude. He's still apologizing to the closed doors, but the guilt is clearly setting in. don't you do it. And he did it. My man just said fuck it and sprinted back towards the murder room. He's going full tilt back into the death trap he just escaped. So much for that one brain cell. He gets to the door and peeks in, just in time for one last pathetic plea for help. It's a trap. Water Jug Boy is standing over the bodies, finally processing the absolute horror show he walked back into. My man is trying to steel himself, but his eyes are screaming I have made a terrible, terrible mistake. He's literally stepping over gold bars to save a ghost voice. Bro, your priorities are all out of whack. The bait gets dangled again with another weak little cough from deeper in the apartment, and he fully commits to the dumbest decision of his life, yelling that he's on his way. He's trying to look brave, but his face is broadcasting his terror and glorious 4000. Turns out the helpless child is actually a giant, blood-red, very ominous coffin. Plot twist. He creeps towards the murder box, because his self-preservation instinct has officially left the building. That's the face of a man whose one remaining brain cell just fired up to say you're about to die. He peeks over the edge of the coffin, because why not get a front row seat to your own demise? The helpless child is a gnarly gray hand reaching from the coffin, still trying to sell the save me bit. Water Jug Boy's eyes are screaming I've seen the void, finally processing the horror he just looked at. Turns out the coffin is just the lid on a mosh pit from hell, with souls clawing to get out. And there it is, the full-throated, primal scream of a man who just voided his warranty on life. He's scrambling back through the murder den, finally remembering that his job description does not include exorcisms. Just as he's about to bolt, a squad of suits rolls up to the door telling him to freeze. Talk about bad timing. The suits see a delivery boy standing over a pile of bodies, and immediately jump to the worst conclusion. My man throws his hands up, trying to explain he's just here for the 10 yuan tip, not the homicide. He's trying to plead his case, but the suits are just yelling at him to explain the fresh hell they just walked into. His genius plan is to start snitching on the ghost kid in the coffin. Yeah, that'll hold up in court, my dude. Water Jug Boy tries to play the hero, screaming that he came back to save the kid. My dude, that story ain't gonna fly with these guys. And yeah, one of the suits immediately puts him in a chokehold. The negotiation phase is officially over. He's staring up at that cursed red coffin, the oh shit moment finally hitting him at full force. We get a gnarly x-ray of a spine snapping. Oh, they just folded my man like a cheap suit. And there he is, crumpled on the floor. The suits didn't even break a sweat. The lead suit looks on, completely unbothered. This is just another Tuesday for the psycho. He pins Water Jug Boy to the floor with his boot just to add a little extra disrespect. A close-up of our boy getting absolutely dominated. Yeah, he's not getting up from that. He just lies there and sighs, completely defeated. He really died for a 10 yuan tip. One of the suits picks up a gold bar and starts monologuing about greed. Bro, he was here for the ghost voice, not the gold. Water Jug Boy is just lying there, sweating out the last of his life choices. My man is cooked. The lead suit orders his goons to clean up the mess. Like this is just another spill in aisle 3. One of the suits calls the boss to confirm they found the package. Yeah, the big red murder box. He's on the phone calling the coffin the gates of hell. Understatement of the goddamn year. My dude. We get a nice, artsy shot of a bloody weapon, just a little reminder of the absolute carnage. The suits are gloving up, and ready to handle the evidence, and our poor delivery boy, Water Jug Boy, is having his final I fucked up moment, tears and all. Yeah, a little late for that. My man can't feel his body as they drag him away. That's what happens when your spine gets turned into a pretzel. The suits start stuffing him into a body bag while he's still conscious. The disrespect is off the charts. They're zipping him up like last night's leftovers. Bro, you're about to be the next delivery. As he's getting bagged, his brain flashes to Zhang's delivery. Yeah, this building has a type. A close-up on his eyes as the bag closes. My man is front row for his own dirt nap. His brain flashes to the bloody gold bar. He died for 10 yuan while these psychos are cashing out. He's flashing back to just another shitty night on the job. All that for this pathetic ending. A flashback to him hauling the jugs that sealed his fate. The worst 10 yuan job in history. The zipper closes, and that's a wrap on Water Jug Boy. He's officially just another piece of evidence. His life starts flashing in shattered glass, confirming the whole pre-death highlight reel is a real thing. The highlight reel continues with the classroom scene. Bet you anything he was getting his ass kicked there too. The montage hits us with drowning and a hospital bed. My man's life was just a prequel to this disaster. And the final memory is a carousel horse. A glimpse of innocence before his life went completely off the rails. His final memory is a cracked family photo. Damn. This whole thing really started over a 10 yuan tip. He's spiraling about letting everyone down as his life shatters. A little late for regrets, my dude. He's just floating in the void, accepting his L. That's it. Game over for Water Jug Boy. Hold the fuck up. His eyes just snapped open, and they're glowing blue. He's pulling a Zhangza. My man is back on his feet in the abyss, completely baffled. Death did not stick the landing. He's having a full-blown "what happened to me" moment. Bro, you got folded and bagged. Try to keep up. And now he's paralyzed. This afterlife package comes with all the worst features, doesn't it? He's screaming into the void, demanding answers, my guy. The void does not have a customer service line. The penny finally drops and he asks if he's dead. Yeah, the body bag was a pretty big hint. And now we're just staring at his bare feet in the void. Is this some kind of post-death humiliation ritual? Water Jug Boy gets a jump scare from a random hand in the void. Welcome to the afterlife. No personal space. The void suddenly fills up with a whole aspirative of disembodied feet. This is getting weird, fast. The creepy foot march continues. My man really died and woke up in a Quentin Tarantino dream sequence. Still more feet. This is the most unsettling marathon I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot. He's just standing there in the middle of the ghost parade, completely lost. Bro, you're holding up the line. He spots our boy Zhangza in the crowd. So this is the afterlife club for delivery drivers who die on the job. The foot parade stops to form a creepy circle around him. Okay, this feels like an intervention. A mysterious voice starts chanting about opening a door. Here we go with the cryptic door bullshit again. The entire ghost army is now looming over him, spamming the open the door command like a broken NPC. He's on the ground screaming about what door they mean, my dude. They don't seem like the type to explain. The ghost army grabs Water Jug Boy's hand, and they're not asking nicely about that door anymore. His fingers start getting deleted from existence as he screams. The afterlife has a strict no loitering policy. My man is begging for his life, but the Void's complaints department is officially closed for business. His eye goes full-on Eye of Sauron, signaling the start of his villain arc or a really bad case of pink eye. And boom, he's jacked and on fire, looking just as confused about his sudden glow-up as we are. He's still screaming his lungs out, because this power-up is clearly not a pleasant experience. The primal screaming continues as he goes full Human Torch. This is way past a 10-yuan problem now. My dude is literally breathing fire. Okay, this is a serious upgrade from hauling water jugs. We cut to some weird metal box with a fire inside, and the screaming is coming from asterisk at asterisk. And look who it is. The gatekeeper. Sitting right there like he's been waiting for the show to start. The gatekeeper is just watching the furnace, looking like he's waiting for his pizza rolls to be done. He leans in for a closer look as the screaming intensifies. My man's got front row seats to his soul forging. A crispy hand punches right through the metal door. Okay, this is way more intense than pizza rolls. And boom, Crispy Boy burst out of the furnace like a damn phoenix. That 10-yuan tip came with a hell of a power-up. The gatekeeper gets blasted back as our boy makes his grand, very flammable entrance. He's screaming about the corpse being alive. Yeah, no kidding, Sherlock. You're the one who cooked him. Suddenly a whole squad of goons is sprinting onto the scene. The cavalry's here. Or maybe just more body bags. It's the gatekeeper leading a whole damn shovel squad. Guess they're here for some late-night gardening. He's pointing like a madman, absolutely certain he knows where the reanimated corpse is. They bust into the room ready to throw down, but Crispy Boy is already dipped. Awkward. The shovel squad is staring at the empty room, realizing their crispy corpse has flown the coop. We flash back to Zhang's own escape, dodging lasers like he's in a goddamn action movie. The memory gets all fragmented, showing him getting absolutely wrecked during his transformation. He's having a full-blown, what the fuck is happening to me moment as he turns into a shadow demon. Back to Water Jug Boy, who's now just a dude in his underwear eating dirt in the woods. My man is on the ground, questioning reality. Yeah bro, you died and got cremated. This ain't a dream. His brain flashes to some other traumatic memory of a dude getting choked out. This guy's life is a highlight reel of LS. He's staring at his hand, remembering the fire and his little demon glow-up. The PTSD is kicking in fast. His eyes go blue as he remembers the afterlife parade. Oh yeah, that shit was real, my dude. And just when he's processing all this, a van pulls up, because of course he can't catch a break. The suits from the murder den are meeting up in a warehouse. This is shady handoff written all over it. And look who it is, the lead suit, rocking clout goggles and acting like he just won the Super Bowl. The boss steps out, looking like a Bond villain with that fan, and just tells them to open it up. Clout Goggles and his boy are all too happy to open the truck, trying to impress the boss. He starts snitching on his own crew, saying they all went nuts and had to be cremated. So these asterisk are the psychos who cleaned up the apartment. Cloud Goggles promises the boss that the apartment is handled. Yeah, because you murdered everyone. You psycho. And there it is, the big red murder box just sitting in the back of the truck. Of course. The boss wants it open. A close-up on the coffin's creepy-ass carvings as one of the goons gets ready to pop the lid. Meanwhile, Water Jug Boy is still in the woods trying to convince himself this isn't a nightmare. He's confirming he's still alive, rocking those blue abyss eyes. Yeah bro, you're alive. Just with the demonic upgrade and no pants. Water Jug Boy is still trying to reboot his brain, bleeding from the mouth as he realizes this isn't just a bad dream. His brain flashes to Zhang's delivery, but from the POV of whatever was inside that cursed apartment. A close-up on those abyss stare eyes, the official uniform for the died-on-the-job delivery crew. Back in the warehouse, the suits are about to crack open that big red murder box. This can't possibly go wrong. And he gets a POV shot from inside the coffin, looking up at a creepy doll version of himself with pins in its head. The foot parade is back in his head, still spamming that open the door bullshit like a broken record. His eyes go wide as the vision hits him. Yeah, my dude, you're connected to that murder box now. He starts coughing up half his blood supply. Guess the psychic connection comes with some nasty side effects. We cut to a murder of crows against a purple sky, because the universe loves its ominous foreshadowing. And we get a close-up on some new player with red shades, looking like he runs this whole damn circus. The boss asks where the prize is, and Cloud Goggles is just standing there like a dumbass. My man, you had one job. Cloud Goggles tries to play it off, asking if the gates of hell coffin wasn't the target. Bro, you brought the box, not the toy inside. He's still rocking that smug-ass grin, completely unaware his ass is about to get chewed out by upper management. And the boss, who's this creepy old dude, gets right in his face. Absolutely furious they got the wrong intel. Creepy Grandpa is having a full-on meltdown, screaming about who told them the gates of hell was a damn coffin. Meanwhile, Water Jug Boy is getting the real story downloaded directly into his brain while eating dirt in the woods. His vision shows him some red, bubbly hellscape, dropping the lore bomb that the suits clearly missed. We get another one of those bloody footprints, just like the one from that creepy lecture way back when. And the big reveal, the gates of hell isn't a place, it's a person. And our boy is currently wearing the damn title. Of course, it all circles back to apartment 1801, the official black hole for anyone with a delivery job. The suits are trying to crack open the murder box with what looks like a damn butter knife. The whole squad is struggling to open this thing, probably because it's sealed with pure, unadulterated nope. And of course, the second they get a crack, it smells like death's asshole in there. One of the goons is already bleeding from his nose, but the boss is just yelling at him to pull harder. Now the damn thing is leaking blood all over the floor. Yeah, that's a good sign, open it faster. This dude is looking up like he's questioning every life choice that led him to this warehouse. The blood puddle is getting bigger. My guys, this is your final warning from the universe. And now there's a bloody handprint on the floor. Someone definitely touched the cursed goo. On the coffin was a trap. Two of the suits just turned into those receipt-covered zombies from the lecture. My man is officially zombified, just standing there breathing like a creep. The welcoming committee is expanding. The remaining suits are just staring, wondering why their co-workers suddenly joined a zombie flash mob, and the zombies immediately choose violence, giving one of the suits a brand new back piercing. The whole warehouse turns into a mosh pit from hell as the suits get folded by their zombified co-workers. One of the goons tries to dip, but his zombified buddy is right there with that "we've been trying to reach you" energy. My man is screaming for a timeout, but the zombie is already whispering sweet, murderous nothings in his ear. And just when you think it's a total wipe, some new dude with wrapped-up kicks drops into the party. He's just chilling, tasting the blood. Okay, this guy is a whole different level of weird. We cut to some new dude in a sick jacket standing in the now spotless murder den, wondering who did the cleanup. He's asking the important questions, and with that drip, you know he's not just some random bystander. And it's Pink Shades. My man from the ghost hunting crew is finally on the scene, probably to clean up this mess. Pink Shades is already on the case, realizing the coffin was a decoy, and the real prize is on the loose. We cut back to the woods with a motion blur, because this story has zero chill whatsoever. Water Jug Boy is still running for his life, trying to process his own resurrection while getting a cardio workout. His brain finally connects the dots, remembering those cursed bloody footprints from his little psychic episode. My man is on the ground, wondering if he's just hallucinating this whole nightmare. Bro, it's real, and you have no pants. His new demon senses are tingling, telling him to shut up and hide. Finally, a smart decision. And just in time, the shovel squad comes stomping through the woods. looking for their crispy runaway. The goons are already throwing the gatekeeper under the bus for not making sure the corpse was actually a corpse. The gatekeeper swears up and down that our boy's neck was snapped. My man is trying so hard not to get fired. And that's the confirmation Water Jug Boy needed. He was 100% dead. That's not gonna help the panic attack, my dude. The shovel squad leader is telling his goons to keep it down before they lose their murder for hire business. Water Jug Boy overhears them talking about a customer, and his one brain cell starts firing up. He connects the dots back to the suits who folded him. Yeah, my dude, they ordered you extra crispy. Some blue energy zips through the bushes. Looks like his new demon powers have a built-in spider sense. The gatekeeper pops up out of nowhere with a fake-ass apology. Don't fall for it, my guy. And of course, he immediately gets Water Jug Boy in a chokehold and starts screaming for his crew. The gatekeeper is grinning like a psycho while our boy is fighting for his second chance at life. He starts monologuing about how this is just for survival. Bro, you're a glorified janitor, not a philosopher. He tells Water Jug Boy to blame himself. Yeah, blame the guy who was just trying to earn 10 yuan. Water Jug Boy lets out a primal scream. Oh, the gatekeeper just pushed the wrong damn button. And there it is. Water Jug Boy goes absolutely feral, using his new demon powers to fold the shovel squad like laundry. My man is on all fours looking like a damn predator. The shovel squad just found out what the find out part of their day looks like. He's dodging swings like he's in the Matrix. That 10 yuan tip apparently came with a free subscription to Batisserie. He's just weaving through these clowns like a ghost. The shovel squad is getting styled on by a dude in his underwear. The goons are in full panic mode. But our boy looks like that little power-up just ran out of batteries. And just like that, he's surrounded and coughing. The adrenaline dump is hitting him hard. He's back to begging for his life, asking why they're doing this. Bro, they're murderers. It's kind of their thing. My man is having a full-on meltdown, screaming about what he did wrong. That blue eye is still glowing, though. The shovel squad is finally getting the hint that this ain't a normal Tuesday. That glowing eye is screaming bad for business. And the demon powers come with a price. My dude is coughing up his insides just to stay in the fight. Water Jug Boy is coughing up a lung. But that blue eye is still screaming, I'm taking you all with me. One of the goons is finally getting cold feet, suggesting they just dip. Yeah, my dude, you should have thought of that before. But of course, the boss hits him with the remember your debt guilt trip. Peer pressure is a hell of a drug. The leader is sweating bullets, realizing this 10 yuan problem is way above his pay grade. And he makes the dumbest call of his life, rallying the troops for a group beatdown. This is not gonna end well for you clowns. He even hits our boy with a fake-ass apology before the swing. Oh, you'll burn money for him? How generous. The whole shovel squad jumps him at once. My man is about to get turned into a pancake by a bunch of broke goons. They're wailing on him, but they look absolutely terrified while doing it. He's still screaming. So the job ain't done. The goons are just watching in horror as their boy goes to town on him. This is officially a snuff film. And there he is, bloodied and broken. Looks like the shovel squad finally finished the job they were paid for. One of the goons is just staring at the body while his buddy yells at him. Bro, you're having regrets in the middle of a murder? And we get another one of those cursed bloody footprints. This is officially our boy's calling card now. They thought he was out, but my man is on the ground growling like a damn animal. The demon inside ain't done yet. The shovel squad is staring in pure terror. Yeah, that's the we fucked up face right there. And boom, Water Jug Boy goes full predator mode and turns one of the goons into a damn shish kebab. The leader is watching his whole crew get dismantled. Maybe you shouldn't have peer pressured them into this, genius. The whole squad is getting folded while the boss is screaming like a child who lost his toy. The leader is absolutely losing his shit, screaming for a timeout that he is definitely not going to get. Water Jug Boy hits him with the creepiest hay in history right before he strikes. The hunter has become the hunted. That's the eye of a man who died for 10 yuan and came back for revenge. This dude is about to get deleted. We flash to the shovel squad leader's memory, where he's facing down some Grim Reaper-looking motherfuckers. My man just spreads his arms like he's welcoming his own damn execution. This dude has been broken for a while, and now he's screaming his lungs out, face cracking like a porcelain doll. Yeah, this guy's got some serious trauma. His whole past is just a montage of bodies dropping. No wonder this psycho leads a murder for hire crew. Back in the present, Water Jug Boy is kneeling over the aftermath, leaving his new bloody footprint signature. And the adrenaline finally wears off, leaving my man face down in the dirt. The demon power-up has a hell of a cooldown. Just as he's about to pass out, the ghost voice from the murder coffin is back with that save me bullshit. Now he's seeing some creepy-ass doll face begging for help. Bro, you need to block this number. For real. He's clutching his head in pain. But that glowing blue eye tells you he's still logged into the demon server. And that's the new look. Half dead, full demon, with some sick skull face paint. The glow up is officially complete. Water Jug Boy is kneeling over the mess he just made of the shovel squad. The cleanup crew needs a cleanup crew. He's still rocking the demon makeup, looking like he's about to drop the sickest metal album of the year. That 1,000-yard stare is back, but now it's powered by pure, unadulterated demon energy. We cut to some new dude in a fancy robe politely interrupting something. This guy looks important. And there's the calling card again, those cursed bloody footprints. He's leaving a hell of a trail. Flashback to Smiley Mass from hell, standing over the coffin and dropping that same save me bait. The memory hits again, that creepy-ass voice begging for help from inside the murder box. We get a POV from inside the coffin, staring at a single blue dot. Is that our boy's soul? The blue dot turns into a goddamn exclamation point. Whatever's in there just got an alert notification. And now we've got to crossed. Bloody needles. Looks like someone's about to get a very cursed acupuncture session. And now we're getting a vision of some new dude, looking way too calm for this story. The vision takes us down a creepy-ass hallway that looks like a goddamn mausoleum. And of course, there's a cursed-looking blood-red bell, because this world loves its evil trinkets. Okay, never mind. My man is now having a full-blown panic attack, rocking that same cursed coin necklace from before. Turns out he's tied up, with his whole hand covered in what looks like a binding spell. Yeah, my man is fully strapped down for some kind of fucked up ritual sacrifice. They even got his feet tied and tatted up with curses. This is a professional grade haunting. The whole setup is a damn altar with candles and blood magic. Someone really went all out. And the whole thing is covered in those same talismans Pink Shades was talking about. It's all connected. Coin Necklace Boy is officially losing his shit, probably realizing he's the main event for this horror show. And the vision gets a full HD upgrade. Coin Necklace Boy is getting the full crucifixion treatment, complete with a blood magic circle. A shadowy hand reaches out as someone sounds genuinely impressed that the ritual subject is still conscious. Coin Necklace Boy is wide awake and absolutely terrified as his captor celebrates. Yeah, this is not a good sign, my dude. And they're calling it a miracle while playing mahjong. These psychos really know how to multitask. Hold the fuck up, the welcoming committee is Pink Shade's crew. They're just chilling, playing a game in front of their victim. A close-up on Pink Shades, looking like the cat that ate the goddamn canary. This dude is way shaddier than we thought. The goth girl of the group looks completely bored by the whole human sacrifice thing. Just another Tuesday for this crew. And there's Red Hand Guy, just chilling while his buddy is getting crucified a few feet away. The loyalty is non-existent. The fourth member of the Psycho Squad just looks on, probably wondering when it's his turn to play a tile. We get a final, horrifying close-up of Coin Necklace Boy, whose beard is literally made of cursed money and pure terror. Pink Shades is just staring at Coin Necklace Boy, who's trying to scream through that cursed money beard. My man looks way too pleased with this whole situation. He hits him with a casual L, like he just remembered he left the oven on. Bro, your boy is literally nailed to a post right now. And he just rips the whole damn coin beard off his face with a fake-ass sorry. The disrespect from this crew is just off the charts. Coin Necklace Boy immediately starts power puking a whole damn silo's worth of. Are those rice grains? What the hell did they feed this man? We get a glorious close-up of the puke pile. Yeah, that's a whole lot of whatever the hell that is. This is a new level of fucked up. The crew just casually explains it's sticky rice for cleansing. Oh, is that what we're calling waterboarding with carbs now? My man is just sweating, completely broken. The cleansing process does not look like a 5-star spa experience, shocker. He finally loses it, screaming that they got the wrong guy. His face is literally splitting apart from the sheer panic. He's freaking out about the cursed tattoos, and the crew just tells him to chill. Relax, says the guy playing mahjong in front of your crucifixion. Then they point out the cursed spell tied to his hand, warning him not to snap the string. So it's a human sacrifice asterisk and asterisk a game of Jenga. The goth girl of the crew threatens to bury him while Pink Shades just smirks. Yeah, this whole squad is a walking red flag. A close-up on Pink Shades' eye, just soaking in the whole torture interrogation vibe. This dude is a professional psycho. My man is just staring into the void, completely broken by the carb-based waterboarding. The 1,000-yard stare is back. Pink Shades casually asked for his name like they're at a goddamn job interview, not a crucifixion. He stammers out his name, Zhangza. Hold the fuck up. That's our delivery boy. This is what happened asterisk after asterisk his delivery from hell. Pink Shades repeats his name and asked what he was doing in the murder den. The interrogation is officially on. Zhang Za, still nailed to a post, insists he was just there to deliver food. My dude. That's the worst alibi ever. Another member of the Psycho Squad leans in, asking for a list of who else was at the murder party. Zhang Za starts screaming that the place was full of bodies, but he's innocent. Yeah. Good luck selling that story, my guy. Goth Girl is giving him the side-eye, clearly not buying a single word of his "I'm just the delivery boy" defense. Zhang Za continues his story, still looking like he's one bad sentence away from a complete system crash. He flashes back to the murder den, telling them about the big red murder box that started this whole damn mess. And he drops the big reveal. There was a child in the coffin. Bro, you're snitching on a ghost. That's a bold move. Pink Shades is giving him that "I'm not buying a single word of this bullshit" stare. His poker face is on another level. Red Hand Guy points with his creepy-ass puppet hand, about to poke a hole in Zhang Za's story. He accuses Zhang Za of stealing the coffin and the ghost kid. My man is just standing there like, huh? Zhang Za screams that he couldn't have, since they're the ones who folded him. Meanwhile, Goth Girl confirms she ID'd the Forest Goons. Goth Girl drops the intel the Shovel Squad were just some side-hustling funeral parlor workers. Turns out their main gig was being the Mafia's personal cleanup crew. These guys were professionals at being scumbags. Zhang Za asks the million-dollar question. What the hell does the Mafia have to do with any of this? Zhang Za is having a full-blown flashback to the suits, finally telling the crew they were the damn Mafia. Red Hand Guy asks how he pissed them off, and Zhang Za hits them with his one and only alibi. I was just delivering food. Pink Shades is trying to connect the dots, asking if the Mafia took the coffin and the ghost kid. My man just says probably. The quiet dude at the table finally speaks up, shutting that theory down with a hard no. The quiet guy starts dropping lore, saying the Mafia wouldn't have let the ghost out if they were the ones who had it. Pink Shades picks up the lore dump, revealing the ghost kid might have been sealed for 300 years. And apparently some psycho dug it up and built that whole cursed apartment floor just for it. This is some next-level obsession. The quiet guy brings it back, saying it's not that simple. These dudes are way too casual about this ancient evil shit. Zhang Za is just hanging there, completely lost while these psychos discuss ancient history over a game of mahjong. Red Hand Guy gets right back in his face, accusing him of letting the ghost out. My man can't catch a break. Zhang Za is screaming his innocence, looking like he's about to have a full system meltdown. He's flashing back to the ghost kid's voice, begging him to take something and save it. The flashback gets a POV shot from the coffin, showing the ghost was watching him the whole damn time. My man is sweating bullets, reliving the moment he fell for the oldest trick in the horror movie book. The save me bullshit is on repeat in his head. Yeah, that's how they get you, my dude. And there it is, the memory of him reaching out to open the big red murder box. Holy shit, he didn't just peek in, he went full Pandora and opened the damn thing himself. His eyes go full abyss blue as he agrees to the ghost deal. He's officially joined the cursed delivery crew. Inside the coffin was this dried-up corpse, looking like it's been chilling there for centuries. And we see Zhang Za, post-deal, looking way to come. That's the face of a man who just signed his soul away. The flashback confirms it. Zhang Za climbed on that murder box like it was a damn jungle gym. His vision flashes to some poor bastard getting a cursed acupuncture session from a dude in fancy gloves. And the victim's got those same abyss blue eyes. Oh yeah. This is the official uniform for the damned. Back in the present, Zhang Za is absolutely bugging out, realizing what he just admitted to seeing. The vision hits him with the cross-bloody needles again, just to make sure the trauma really sticks. We get a full-on hellscape shot of him making the deal, surrounded by the souls he just screwed over. Zhang Za is screaming his head off while the memory of that poor soul's face is burned into his brain. And of course, his first move is to scream, "It wasn't me, my dude. We all just saw the flashback." Red Hand Guy immediately calls his bluff while Pink Shades just watches. They're not buying this shit for a second. One of the crew just calmly picks up a mahjong tile, because this is just another Tuesday for these psychos. The quiet guy finally lays out the mission. They need to capture whatever the hell was in that coffin, and fast. He immediately follows that up by winning the mahjong game. While Zhang Za asks who the hell they are, the disrespect is legendary. Red Hand Guy gestures to the table like he's about to drop the most epic team intro of all time. And Pink Shades just hits him with "We are professionals" while his boy gives a thumbs up. Yeah. Professional psychos. Zhang's brain is just buffering on the word professionals. My dude. This is your new HR department. He immediately goes back to full-on grovel mode, begging for his life and promising to keep his mouth shut. The whole psycho squad just turns to him, and Pink Shades hits him with the least sincere sorry in human history. Pink Shades calls him an important specimen, and Zhang's face just screams that's not a promotion, is it? My man Pink Shades leans in with that smug-ass grin, ready to drop the other shoe on our boy. And there it is. He calls Zhang Za a huge threat, confirming my dude is not getting his security deposit back. Pink Shades finds one of the receipt zombies in the woods and gets ready to give it some acupuncture. He gets a good look at the void where its eye should be. Yeah, that's definitely not a friendly. A close-up on the needle and some creepy-ass ghost hand. This is about to get weird. Pink Shades gets hit with some psychic backlash, and his eye is reflecting the whole damn abyss. A giant shadow demon erupts and absolutely folds Pink Shades. Guess the zombie had a bodyguard. My man is on the ground, surrounded by corrupted ground and his own blood. That looked like it hurt. And he's right back up, smiling like a psycho while his crew asked if he found the target. He confirms he found it while casually dodging the zombie, who's got some surprisingly slick moves. Turns out it's a whole damn zombie flash mob, and Pink Shades is just styling on all of them. He's still got that smug grin, saying the target is fresh while another zombie comes flying in. Pink Shades is mid-monologue, but his hand is looking just as corrupted as the zombies he's fighting. He hits the zombie with a fake-ass "I'm sorry" while punching a hole clean through its chest. A close-up on the zombie's face confirms that apology was not accepted, and the warranty is now void. Pink Shades immediately grabs another one, explaining that he's just doing a little pest control. He's just holding this thing up by the neck, surrounded by those cursed bloody footprints. And we cut back to Zhang Za, who's the chaos Pink Shades is so worried about letting loose. Zhang Za is still trying to figure out why he's public enemy number one. Bro, you opened the murder box. Goth Girl leans in to drop some cryptic lore about him vomiting it out. That doesn't sound pleasant. They're showing him the bloody footprints, trying to pin Water Jug Boy's new signature move on him. And Zhang Za recognizes the prints from his vision, while the crew thinks he's the one leaving them. Pink Shades hits him with that smug-ass grin, about to explain what those cursed footprints really are. Turns out they're not footprints, they're cursed talismans. And we get a sick shot of them flying around. The Psycho Squad is already getting up from the mahjong table, ready to bounce now that they have a lead. The quiet guy reveals he's got a whole-ass demon crow for a familiar, and it's been watching this whole shit show. The murder crow gives the signal, and it's officially time for the Psycho Squad to roll out. The quiet guy confirms their crow drone has located the ghost kid, and the hunt is officially on. The crew starts to leave, and Red Hand Guy is already worried about their next mahjong game. Priorities, my dude. Zhang Za realizes he's about to be left behind and starts freaking out. And Pink Shades is like, oh yeah, you? Pink Shades casually orders Goth Girl to bury Zhang Za alive, and she's just like, cool, whatever. Zhang's face says it all. He's just been sentenced to a dirt nap by a bunch of psychos. We cut to a spooky-ass full moon, because this story's got one mood and it's dread. And we're back at the cursed apartment building. This place is a magnet for bad decisions and worse tips. We get a random close-up on a hand. Is this a new victim or a new psycho? The hand clenches a bloody knife. Okay, definitely a psycho. Mystery solved. A shot of some fancy shoes standing in a fresh puddle of oops, I murdered someone. The camera pans over the blood splatter, just to really hammer home the point that someone is very, very dead. The killer holds up his bloody fist against the city skyline like he's the goddamn Batman of murder. And there's the body, folded on the floor in a nice little circle of blood. Job's done, I guess. Holy shit, it's Greasy Glasses, the original customer from hell is back, covered in blood and saying he found it. We cut to the woods, because this story can't stay in one murder scene for too long. We're back in the woods, and those are definitely the feet of our half-dead full demon delivery boy. Water Jug Boy is just a shadow of his former self, literally, as he tries to get his shit together. My man is coughing on the ground under a Ferris wheel shadow. The demon power-up has a hell of a hangover. We flash back to Zhang Za, who's just been told he's getting a dirt nap. He is not taking it well. He's begging for his life, promising to be their little bitch if they just don't kill him. Bro, have some dignity. Pink Shades hits him with the relax. We're just burying you like that's a goddamn spa treatment. Zhang's brain is buffering, picturing a day at the beach instead of his own goddamn funeral. Goth Girl just shuts down his one glimmer of hope with a single, deadpan nope. And she drops the bomb. They're only burying his head. Oh, this is a whole new level of fucked up. That's the face of a man who just realized his head is about to become a houseplant. Goth Girl is about to send him packing, but Zhang's has got one last desperate play. My man is screaming for his life, trying to cancel his own dirt nap subscription at the last second. He's stammering in front of Pink Shades and Goth Girl, trying to cook up a life-saving lie on the spot. And there it is, He claims he hid the ghost kid. Bro, you're trying to bluff a crew of professional psychos. The rest of the squad turns around, looking like they're actually considering this last-ditch effort. Pink Shades takes the bait and asks where the kid is. Okay, maybe this galaxy brain play will work. Zhang Za goes all in, screaming that he's their only ticket to finding the ghost. The desperation is palpable. The quiet guy and his murder crow are just staring, probably calculating the odds of this being complete bullshit. And Goth Girl immediately shuts him down, calling his bluff with those glowing I see through your shit eyes. That's the face of a man whose one and only escape plan just got shot down in flames. Goth Girl is about to send Zhang Za to the Shadow Realm, but Red Hand Guy actually stops her. Pink Shades is actually considering the bluff, wondering if this desperate dumbass might be telling the truth for once. Zhang Za immediately starts screaming that he's telling the truth. My dude, you've never looked less believable in your life. Pink Shades reaches out, and you can just feel the sketchy, strings-attached deal about to be made. He agrees to the deal, but reminds Zhang Za he's still on the hook. My man agrees faster than a free trial sign-up. We get a nice close-up of the cursed bindings. Just a little reminder that this is not a friendly negotiation. They unstrap him, and Pink Shades tells him not to run. Bro, where the hell would he even go? Back to the murder den? That's the face of a man who just realized his galaxy brain bluff actually worked. The relief is palpable. And now Zhang Za is the new intern, following the psycho squad down this creepy-ass hallway. The hallway is lined with cursed urns because this place is just an IKEA for haunted shit. Zhang Za is looking back, probably wondering if it's too late to take that dirt nap deal after all. Goth Girl is escorting their new intern down the hall. Yeah, that's a try to run, and I'll snap your neck grip. The rest of the squad rolls up to a big, ominous door. You just know some fucked up shit happens behind that door. Zhang Za is sweating buckets, realizing this field trip is way worse than the crucifixion. The squad is standing outside some kind of cursed temple. Oh good, more creepy architecture. And we get the full reveal. They've brought him to a whole-ass haunted compound, in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, this place looks like the final level of a horror game you're not high enough level for. The whole compound is giving off major you're not leaving alive energy. This is not a friendly B&B. That's the face of a man who just realized his new co-workers are part of a goddamn death cult. Pink Shades hits him with a smug welcome tour. Bro, you're in the Psycho Squad's headquarters now. So the Psycho Squad's secret base is a whole-ass haunted temple. Of course it is. Zhang Za is just standing there, processing that his new internship is at a murder temple. My man's brain just blue-screened, realizing this death cult HQ is a goddamn tourist trap. The quiet guy leads the crew up, ready to get this ghost hunt started. No time for sightseeing. And Red Hand Guy is already over it, yawning with that creepy-ass puppet hand of his. This dude really just dipped to go sleep, telling them to hit him up for mahjong later. The dedication is non-existent. Pink Shades just grabs their new intern, Zhang Za, who's just scared to do anything but agree. The quiet guy calls out to someone while Goth Girl keeps a death grip on their new meat shield. Pink Shades hits them with the don't worry, which is the universal sign that everyone should be worried. Zhang Za stops dead in his tracks, and the whole crew turns around. My man just noticed something's off. And the welcoming committee is some half-naked dude covered in cursed tats, politely asking for a shirt. The Psycho Squad just stares, completely unfazed. This is probably their version of the office receptionist. Just another shot of the murder temple. In case you forgot, this whole place is a giant OSHA violation. Oh, the receptionist is a goddamn giant, and he's apologizing for the interruption. This place is weird. They gave Zhang Za the giant's hand-me-downs, and my man is just happy to have pants again. Zhang's eyes are screaming I'm about to make a run for it, but he's trying to play it cool. He's already plotting his escape, but the quiet guy catches him monologuing. Bro, they can smell the desperation. Goth Girl opens up the mystery machine, and Zhang Za realizes his cardio escape plan is officially cancelled. The Vin's got no all on the side, so this Psycho Squad has a brand name and everything. And now he's sandwiched in the back of the murder van. Yeah, my dude, you're not escaping this field trip. Zhang Za is already monologuing about his escape plan from the murder van. My man's got his confidence back. That's the shifty-eyed look of a dude who's about to do something incredibly stupid. Or incredibly brave. He's convinced he can dip on these psychos. Bro, they have a murder crow. This ain't gonna be that easy. The van starts heading down the mountain, and Zhang Za sees his one and only shot to make a break for it. My man is sweating bullets, hand on the door, waiting for the perfect moment to yeet himself into the wilderness. And he fucking goes for it. He just dives out of a moving van, leaving Pink Shades and Goth Girl completely stunned. He eats shit down the embankment while the quiet guy screams at him. Not a graceful exit, but it'll do. My man sticks the landing like a goddamn gymnast and is ready to bolt. The adrenaline is officially pumping. He's booking it into the woods, screaming that he did it. My dude actually pulled off the impossible escape. Oh, never mind. Pink Shades is just smirking. Yeah, this was all part of the plan, wasn't it? You psycho. Oh, never mind. Zhang Za hits us with the all according to Keikaku face. My man thinks he's playing for D chess with these psychos. He's just waiting for his moment while Goth Girl drives and Pink Shades chills. Bro, they can smell your escape plan from a mile away. The murder van is absolutely flying down the road. Goth Girl drives like she's in Mario Kart and just hit a star. Zhang Za is getting tossed around like a ragdoll, complaining about the driving. My dude, you're a hostage, not an Uber passenger. And they've officially entered the city, the perfect place for a dramatic, public escape attempt. Pink Shades is letting him give directions. Yeah, this is 100% a trap. And my boy is walking right into it. He spots a squad of absolute units on the street and realizes it's go time. The cavalry has arrived. Maybe. My man immediately starts screaming for help. His whole galaxy brain plan was to find the biggest dudes in the city. He's got his head out the window, screaming kidnapping at a bunch of random gym brothers. Bold move. Let's see if it pays off. And the meathead squad is ready to throw down. They're not about to let a kidnapping happen on their watch. Zhang Za hits us with the all according to Keikaku face. My man thinks he's playing for D chess with these psychos. And his master plan is immediately defeated by Goth Girls driving. My man is about to lose his lunch. He's literally begging them to stop the cars so he can puke. So much for the galaxy brain escape artist. And there's his big move, puking on the side of the road. Truly a mastermind at work. Ladies and gentlemen, Goth Girl asks if he'll puke up the cursed rice, but Pink Shades already thought of that. These guys have a plan for everything. Pink Shades is just leaning there, smug as hell, because their little specimen is right where they want him. Goth Girl watches him heave and asks if he's actually turned back into a regular human now. And Pink Shades confirms it with that punchable grin. Yeah, he's just a normal dude for now. We cut to a spooky-ass forest at night, because this story doesn't know how to chill for a second. And we're back with Pink Shades and a recede zombie, hitting it with his signature fake-ass sorry. Pink Shades hits the zombie with his mission statement. He's here to take its head. My man's HR department is just built different. We cut back to Water Jug Boy, face down in the dirt, completely shocked by his own rampage. Yeah bro, you went full demon mode. And now he's officially passed out. That 10 yuan power-up has a hell of a cooldown period. Apparently. Back with the Psycho Squad. Goth Girl is calling out Pink Shades for letting their specimen out in public. She's confirming what we all knew. John's bluff about hiding the ghost kid was complete bullshit from the start. Pink Shades tells them to let him out anyway, right in front of the cursed apartment building. This is a field trip from hell. My man Pink Shades drops the most ominous line ever. Saying this is probably Zhang's last day of freedom. Zhang Za is still on the ground, looking like he's about to lose his lunch for the second time today. The Psycho Squad is just chilling in the van, watching him suffer like it's a damn nature documentary. And just like that, Zhang's got that all according to Keikaku look again. My man thinks he's found his escape window. Zhang's is monologuing that his puke and rally was all part of the plan. My dude, you're not a strategist, you're just carsick. He makes a break for it and immediately runs into some giant, pale, barefoot motherfucker. His escape plan lasted a whole 5 seconds. His eyes go wide as he recognizes that abyss blue stare. Oh yeah, he knows that cursed look all too well. And we get another close-up on some creepy-ass feet. This story's fetish is getting out of hand. Zhang Za is face-to-face with the shadow demon. My man really ran from the frying pan and into the goddamn abyss. Pink Shades pops up behind him with a smug-ass let's go. Completely unfazed by the eldritch horror. Zhang Za just stammers okay, completely broken. Yeah, the murder van is looking pretty good right about now, isn't it? And just like that, the street is empty. The demon just dipped, leaving my boy to question his sanity. Pink Shades is walking him back to the van, asking if he feels better. The absolute disrespect is off the charts, and he shoves Zhang Za right back into the murder van. The great escape is officially over. You absolute clown. Goth Girl is locked in, looking like she's about to drop the world's most depressing mixtape. Pink Shades is rushing the mission, while Zhang Za is still processing his 5 seconds of freedom. Goth Girl hits him with the sit tight, and Zhang Za looks like he's about to have another panic attack. My man's brain is officially buffering again. The reality of his situation is hitting him like a freight train, and they're off. With Goth Girl driving like she's trying to set a new land speed record in this busted-ass van. Zhang's is begging for his life while Pink Shades hits him with the most threatening "Don't worry" in history. Pink Shades drops the guideline, and Zhang's one brain cell is struggling to figure out what that means. Oh, the guide is the damn murder crow. Of course, the Psycho Squad has a literal drone on payroll. And there's the little spy, looking like it flew straight out of an Edgar Allan Poe nightmare. The crow drone is officially on the clock, leading this band of misfits to their next disaster. The murder crow's whole damn family is on the scene, looking like they're about to drop the hottest mixtape of the apocalypse. And there's the quiet guy, the official crow whisperer, checking in with his feathered spy network. He's on the phone with the rest of the squad, asking for a status report like a damn mission commander. The murder van pulls up, because this crew's idea of a subtle entrance is a screeching halt. Goth Girl hops out, confirming they've got eyes on the target. That blue trail is the crow's GPS. And Zhang Za is still emptying his stomach, while the professionals get ready to work. What a great intern. Pink Shades confirms mission success with that punchable grin. Yeah, they found it. No thanks to their Karsic hostage. The boss wants the package pristine. And Pink Shades hits him with the most untrustworthy "don't worry" ever. And the target is in a goddamn abandoned amusement park. Of course it is. This is peak horror movie bullshit. And our boy, Water Jug Boy, is finally waking up from his demon nap. Just in time for the welcoming committee. Water Jug Boy is finally rebooting, wondering where the hell he woke up this time. He's pushing himself up, rocking those new black nails. The demon Mac overcame with a free manicure. My man is just a shadow of his former self. Literally, with that blue demon energy still buzzing. And there's the new face, complete with abyss blue eyes and a just murdered a whole squad stare. He's leaving bloody footprints everywhere he goes. Bro, you're not exactly being subtle about this. His vision is glitching out, showing him in some hellscape surrounded by disembodied legs. This is not a good trip. And we're flashing back to some ancient cult, complete with those cursed coins from Zhang's vision. The ancient cult is carrying the big red murder box. So these are the original dumbasses who sealed the ghost. A close-up on the murder box, confirming this is the origin story for the whole damn curse. And the vision ends, leaving Water Jug Boy to process the fact that he's now part of a 300-year-old problem. Water Jug Boy is crawling out of the abyss, leaving his new bloody signature all over the damn place. Those abyss blue eyes are wide open, finally processing the fact that he just folded an entire murder crew. My man is all alone in a creepy-ass amusement park, looking like a lost kid who just committed several felonies. And of course, the park's welcoming committee is a creepy-ass duck mascot staring directly into your soul. Yeah, this place is a Five Nights at Freddy's knockoff, complete with a whole family of cursed duck animatronics. The whole park is just a graveyard of childhood memories, from the dead-eyed horses to the rusty rides. The Psycho Squad rolls up with their new intern, and Zhang Za is already asking the dumbest questions. Pink Shades hits him with the "don't worry," confirming that Zhang Za should be very, very worried. And just like that, Zhang's one brain cell is already cooking up another brilliant escape plan. My dude, you never learn. He's already scoping out the Ferris wheel, thinking he can actually dip on a crew with a literal spy drone. Pink Shades is getting up close and personal with the bloody evidence. My man is literally touching the cursed goo. The Psycho Squad and their new intern roll up, and Pink Shades confirms they've found the demon's new hangout spot. Goth Girl is already on high alert, saying their target is hiding. Yeah, no shit. You guys are the Ghostbusters from hell. Pink Shades figures their boy sensed them coming. Bro, he's leaving a trail of bloody breadcrumbs. He's not exactly subtle. A close-up on Pink Shades' eye, because this dude loves a dramatic "I'm analyzing the situation" shot. The whole area is a mess of holes and bloody footprints. And Pink Shades is wondering, what the hell happened here? The crew is trying to figure out if Water Jug Boy is just wondering, or actually looking for something. Zhang Za is having a full-blown panic attack about the footprints. And Pink Shades is just like, yep, you see him. Pink Shades connects the dots for Zhang Za, telling him these are the same prints from his little psychic episode. Goth Girl is giving the whole scene a death stare, probably wondering when she gets to bury someone again. Pink Shades is giving Zhang Za the "you see this shit" look, connecting the dots for our clueless intern. He asks Zhang Za if he can see them, and my man is just looking around like a lost puppy. Zhang Za is bugging out, asking what the hell them is. Bro, you're in way over your head. The whole squad is on high alert, and Goth Girl's senses are tingling. Something's definitely coming. And Goth Girl confirms it, saying they've got company. The welcoming committee is officially on its way. A whole ass motorcade of black cars comes screeching onto the scene. This party just got a lot bigger. The suits are piling out of the cars like it's a damn clown car convention for murderers. And someone is already rocking a bloody fist. Yeah, These guys aren't here for a friendly chat. The boss steps out of the car, and his goon is already on high alert. Upper management has arrived. Holy shit, it's Greasy Glasses, the original customer from hell is back, and he does not look happy. The suits roll up to the creepy-ass amusement park. Yeah, this is definitely the place for a final boss battle. Greasy Glasses is giving the find it or die speech while holding what looks like a bloody organ. My man does not do subtle. We get the villain close-up. That's the I'm about to burn this whole place down look right there. Greasy Glasses is staring down the Psycho Squad's van, while Zhang Za makes a break for it in the background. Bro, read the room. The Psycho Squad's van is just sitting there, the calm before the absolute shitstorm. And the suits are off, sprinting into the park like it's a Black Friday sale for murder. The goons are spreading out, trying to corner our boy. This is a full-on manhunt now. They're fanning out across the park, leaving no creepy corner unchecked. The search party is in full swing. Cloud Goggles is back, yelling that the boss finally told them the target is a kid. Took you clowns long enough to get the memo. He's still bitching about the gates of hell intel. Flashing back to when his whole crew got folded. Yeah, maybe listen next time. Cloud Goggles is praying to his Buddha charm. Bro, you're a professional murderer. I don't think that's gonna help. The goons are spreading out, and they brought some new long-haired dude who looks like he just left a goth rock concert. This new dude is just standing there, soaking in the murder park vibes. He's definitely not just a regular goon. My man turns his head, and you can already tell he's the quiet, but deadly type. And there's the face reveal. This dude looks like he's about to ask for your final wish in the most condescending way possible. And the flashlights are already dropping. Someone just got snatched up by the darkness. Classic horror movie shit. Greasy Glasses is watching his new specialist, probably wondering if he's worth the money. The boss is asking what's wrong, but my man is just staring into the void like he saw a ghost. The flashlight hits the ground, and our new goth boy just stands there. Yeah, he definitely knows what's up. The flashlight is vibrating on the ground. Oh yeah, the welcoming committee is officially here. And they're not friendly. The goons find the calling card. Yeah, my dude. You're following a trail of pure fuck around and find out. The new goth specialist is already groaning. Looks like the park's welcoming committee is a psychic migraine. My man starts muttering to himself. Oh great. He's either possessed or having a very public breakdown. He's complaining about his grandson not visiting. Bro, you're a hitman, not a lonely grandma. What the fuck is happening? The specialist is having a full-on meltdown about his grandson. The murder park's got some weird-ass ghost. The goons are finally realizing their new specialist sounds like a sad old lady. Yeah, that's not in the job description. My man is trying to comfort himself while fully possessed. The goons are just staring. Completely useless as always. And there's the full horror face reveal. Granny is officially here. And she looks pissed about her pension plan. The goons are in full panic mode as their specialist goes full exorcist mode on them. This is not going well. He's on the ground, reaching for something and muttering about an eye. Granny's got a very specific shopping list, apparently. The possessed specialist is dropping Granny's tragic backstory about some dead pigs. Bro, this is not the time for a villain origin story. Turns out Granny's beef is with the village chief who folded her whole family. The goons are getting a free, very violent history lesson. And now Granny is on a rampage, taking out the mafia goons one by one. The Psycho Squad's got front row seats to the show. Pink Shades is explaining that the specialist puked up his soul, just like Zhang Za puked up his lunch. My man is way too calm about this. Pink Shades asks Goth Girl if she sees what he sees. Yeah. A whole squad of goons getting absolutely dismantled by a ghost grandma. Goth Girl confirms she sees the bloody footprints. Yeah. The demon's calling card is all over this fresh murder scene. The camera just pans over the evidence. Our boy's new signature is officially trending in the murder community. The camera just pans over the evidence. Our boy's new signature is officially trending in the murder community. And there he is. Our boy Water Jug Boy is spotted hiding in the shadows. The game of hide and seek is officially over. And there he is. Our boy Water Jug Boy is spotted hiding in the shadows. The game of hide and seek is officially over. My man looks like a damn ghost, just staring from the darkness. The demon glow-up did not come with a confidence boost, apparently. Pink Shades decides to just watch the show for now. Why interfere when the entertainment is this good? Zhang Za is losing his shit watching the goons get folded, but the Psycho Squad is just enjoying the show. Pink Shades hits Zhang Za with a smug "you still don't get it," while their intern's brain is buffering. Goth Girl points out the real show, but Zhang Za is still stuck on the whole ghost grandma thing. He finally looks past the chaos and spots our boy Water Jug Boy, lurking in the shadows like a cryptid. And there he is. looking like a scared kid who just realized he's the main event at this murder party. We get a nice close-up of the calling card. Yeah, my man's not exactly subtle with his new brand identity. Zhang Za finally recognizes the prince, but Pink Shades tells him to use his damn eyes and look closer. And there it is, a creepy-ass pale foot stepping right on the evidence. The plot thickens, my dudes. Oh shit, Water Jug Boy's got a new stand user, a shadow demon with that same abyss blue eye. The shadow demon is giving him a very aggressive face massage, and our boy is not enjoying the spa treatment. Zhang Za is absolutely losing his mind, asking what the hell that shadow demon is. Bro, welcome to the party. Pink Shades is giving him the full David Attenborough treatment, pointing out the chaos like it's a nature documentary. A close-up on Zhang's eyes, which are still rocking that abyss blue tint. Yeah, you're permanently logged into the server, my dude. And Pink Shades drops the bomb. The things folding the goons are the same things Zhang Za puked up. Zhang's one brain cell is trying to process this, but the system is crashing hard. We get a weird-ass vision of some bloody bubbles. This is what your soul looks like on cursed rice. Apparently. Oh, so he didn't just puke rice, he puked up a whole damn army of mini-demons. That's a hell of a cleanse. A flashback confirms it. That wasn't just blood he was coughing up. My man was birthing a whole damn army. The shadow demon is commanding its new ghost army to open the door while using our boy as a damn controller. And that's the face of a man who just realized he's personally responsible for this whole goddamn apocalypse. The ghost army gets their marching orders from the shadow demon. This is a whole new level of creepy foot fetish. And our boy Water Jug Boy is getting a front row seat to the whole damn invasion from inside his own head. The ghost kid hits him with that save me bullshit again while he's getting trampled. Bro, you fell for that already. And we get another flash of that creepy-ass doll face. Yeah, that's the face of the thing that scammed him for his soul. Zhang's brain has officially blue-screened. My man is not built for this level of cosmic horror. Pink Shades drops the lore, explaining that all these shadow demons used to be actual people. The quiet guy chimes in, confirming they're just weaponized dead people. Just another Tuesday for this crew. Zhang's one brain cell connects the dots to Ghost, and Pink Shades immediately tells him to shut the hell up. Pink Shades hits him with the horror movie 101. Don't say the monster's name out loud. You absolute dumbass. He's about to drop the official name for these things. And you just know it's gonna be something way worse than Ghost. Pink Shades finally gives them a name, Ghouls. Yeah, that's the army. Zhang Za just puked up all over the damn place. We get a close-up on one of the ghouls, looking like a cursed porcelain doll that's been through a blender. That's the face of a man who just realized his stomach flu was actually a demonic birthing event. And Pink Shades just eats his new intern off the roof for a better view. This is the worst bring your kid to work day ever. Zhang Za gets folded through a wooden roof while Pink Shades explains that death is just the beginning. He continues the lore drop, saying spirits leave this world, while the ghoul army gathers below them. Water Jug Boy is watching the whole thing, probably wondering where the hell his spirit is right about now. Pink Shades hits him with that smug-ass grin, promising that those departed spirits are about to make a comeback. And there they are. The whole ghoul squad is back from their vacation in the abyss, ready to party. Pink Shades explains they come back through a door. Bro, you're standing in front of a goddamn portal to hell. And Pink Shades drops the final bomb. Zhang Za isn't just involved, he's the whole goddamn door. My man's eyes go full abyss blue as he realizes he's a ghouling. That's a hell of a promotion. My dude. Pink Shades is giving him the full see what you did tour, showing him Water Jug Boy getting puppeted below. A close-up on our boy, still just a passenger in his own body while the shadow demon drives. The ghoul army is absolutely shredding the mafia goons. Yeah, this is way above their pay grade. Zhang Za is just staring into the void, completely broken. The 1,000-yard stare is officially permanent. And Goth Girl finally steps up with her big-ass murder stick. It's officially her turn to play. She tells the crew she's about to open a path. Yeah, a path paved with ghoul body parts. The whole ghoul squad charges, and Goth Girl is just standing there like she's waiting for a bus. And she just starts blending them. This is why they're the professionals. They're the goddamn ghoul exterminators. The ghoul formally introduces itself to Zhang Za, who's still processing his new job title as Hell's Doorman. We get a close-up on the abyss blue eyes. Yeah, that's the official brand of the army my man just puked up. The whole Psycho Squad dives into the ghoul mosh pit. This is their version of a team-building exercise. One of the mafia goons sprints back to Greasy Glasses, screaming that the mission has gone completely foober. My man's face is screaming we are not paid enough for this shit as he tries to explain the chaos. He confirms the whole squad went feral, possessed and attacking each other. Yeah, the ghouls are having a field day. The goon collapses at his boss's feet, but Greasy Glasses doesn't even flinch. HR is not gonna like this. That's the face of a man whose last thought was probably about his unpaid overtime. Greasy Glasses stands over the mess, reminding everyone of the mission like a disappointed dad with a bloody ruler. He tells his remaining goons to find the target or don't bother coming back. What a great fucking boss. The mafia goons are getting turned into dust bunnies. Yeah, the ghoul army's cleanup crew is efficient as hell. Zhangza is having a front row meltdown while the psycho squad is just wading through the chaos. Like it's a mosh pit. Oh shit, one of the ghouls is getting absolutely manhandled. Someone's not fucking around with these things. And it's the quiet guy, finally getting his hands dirty and choking out one of Zhang's puke babies. The ghoul is coughing up blood, looking genuinely shocked that someone can actually touch it. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Pink Shades is just watching his boy work, probably taking notes for his next performance review. Hold up, the ghoul's got some creepy ass stitches on its side. So these things are literally stitched together souls. My man is choking this thing so hard it's crying. The quiet guy chose absolute violence today. And now it's crying black smoke. Yeah, he's literally squeezing the abyss out of its tear ducts. The ghoul starts dissolving into nothing. The quiet guy just uninstalled the ghost with his bare hands. What a fucking legend. Pink Shades is dropping the origin story. And it's all about those cursed coins we saw in Zhang's vision. The flashback shows the first ghouls being made with that same cursed acupuncture. This shit goes way back. The victim's eyes go full abyss blue, and the crowd is absolutely horrified. Yeah. This is not a holy ritual, and that's the birth of a ghoul, a whole lot of screaming and pure, weaponized agony. Pink Shades is just watching the psychic memory play out while Zhangza and Goth Girl are losing their minds. The ghoul looks less like a monster and more like a tortured soul that's been trapped for centuries. The quiet guy's death grip is literally unmaking this thing, turning it back into pure energy. Pink Shades just watches the whole soul erasing process without even blinking. This dude's got no chill. He picks up the ghoul's body, hitting it with his signature fake ass "I'm sorry, bro." You're not sorry at all. The ghoul's finally at peace, but damn, that's a rough way to get your eternal rest. Pink Shades calls it a day, saying mission accomplished while holding the dead ghoul. Bro, your main target is still out there. That smug look vanishes as Pink Shades realizes something is off. The oh moment is officially here. Goth Girl realizes their intern, Zhangza, has dipped again amidst the carnage. My man's escape plans have a 100% failure rate. One of the mafia goons is still alive and he is absolutely pissed, saying they've gone too far. A giant foot enters the frame, and the psycho squad looks up. Oh good, a new mini-boss just spawned. The giant is standing over his folded comrade, asking why they hurt his brothers. This is the mafia's final form, apparently. Pink Shades just parrots the giant's line back at him. The sheer audacity of this man is on another level. The giant points at the dead ghoul, calling it his private property. So these aren't just random ghosts, they're someone's collection. And Greasy Glasses finally steps up, smiling like a psycho and promising a fate worse than death. Pink Shades and Goth Girl just stare back, completely unfazed. They're about to have a very hostile performance review. Pink Shades lets out a little like he just remembered he left the oven on. Not like he's facing a death squad. My man greets the final boss like an old friend, asking for a Q&A session while holding his dead property. He even tries to send Greasy Glasses on a wild goose chase after Zhangza. This dude's balls are made of pure vibranium. Greasy Glasses gets right in his face, hitting him with the "none of you can leave" line. Oh, the party's just getting started. And while the big boys are talking, Zhangza is fucking gone. My man saw his 1 in a million shot and took it. He's absolutely gassed, realizing for the first time ever his escape plan might have actually worked. Don't get your hopes up, bro. That's the face of a man who thinks he's finally free. Bro, you're the main character. You're never free. We flashed a water jug boy getting absolutely manhandled by his new shadow demon stand. Yeah, he's not having a good time. And the whole ghoul army is on the move. This is the apocalypse Zhangza just puked into existence. Zhang's eyes are wide open, finally processing the absolute shitshow he just left behind. The guilt trip is loading. Zhangza is booking it through an alley, but he's already hearing shit. The paranoia is kicking in hard. Oh, he's not paranoid, he's got a goddamn follower. And we all know who those creepy feet belong to. My man is playing hide and seek with the demon, and he is absolutely losing this round. The sound design in his head is on point. Every little noise is a potential death sentence now. He's back to sprinting for his life, screaming his new mantra of plausible deniability. The cardio workout from hell continues. My man is not built for this much running. He's trying to gaslight himself into believing he's not involved. Bro, you're literally patient zero. He's giving himself a pep talk about having things to do. Like what? Deliver more cursed packages. Meanwhile, back at the murder park, the Five Nights at Freddy's crew is still waiting for the main event. My man is booking it across an empty lot. Great, now he's an easy target for literally everyone. Zhang's eyes are bugging out as he realizes he's run from one nightmare straight into another. He stumbles right into the creepy-ass carousel, and you can just feel the repressed memories starting to bubble up. One of the dead-eyed horses looks way too familiar. Oh yeah, the trauma is officially loading. My man's brain is finally connecting the dots, and he does not like the picture it's making. The flashback hits him full force. This isn't just a random murder park. This is a personal one. Holy shit, a memory of a happy family day shatters like glass. This is his villain origin story. And we see little kid him, with the same damn terrified eyes. This place is ground zero for his fucked up life. He's finally remembering this place, and it's clear no happy memories were made here. A close-up on his younger self confirms it. My dude's been haunted by this park for years. And we cut to someone coughing up blood, calling out for their brother. Oh shit, is that Water Jug Boy? Pink Shades is back on his bullshit, getting ready to drop some hard-hitting questions with that smug look. He's interrogating one of Greasy Glass's folded goons, demanding the full rundown of the shitshow. We're back in Zhang's head, flashing back to a cursed family photo op at this very park. My man is just standing there, wondering why the universe specifically chose his personal hell for this apocalypse. He's having a full-blown meltdown, realizing this park is the source of all his trauma. The dude is literally crying. This place broke him way before the ghost ever did. And of course, someone calls his name. Bro, you can't even have a private breakdown in peace. That's the oh fuck, I'm caught face. His 5 minutes of freedom are officially over. A creepy-ass hand reaches out, and my man's soul just about leaves his body. Holy shit, it's Greasy Glasses, going full anime villain with a sword swing. My man is about to get diced. Pink Shades casually blocks the sword swing, looking completely unimpressed by Greasy Glasses' final boss energy. And just like that, Pink Shades absolutely folds him. My man went from villain monologue to getting one-shotted. Pink Shades hits him with the let's talk it out, which is psycho for you're about to have a very bad day. The goon squad charges in, but Pink Shades looks like he's just waiting for his Uber to arrive. He sighs like they're a minor inconvenience, saying they left him no choice. Bro, you were always gonna choose violence. Greasy Glasses is getting dragged into the void, looking like he just realized he picked a fight with the wrong anime protagonist. My man Pink Shades just summoned a random-ass door and is watching this dude get sucked into it. What the fuck? And he just slams the door on the dude's head. That is the most disrespectful takedown I have ever seen. Pink Shades plays dumb, asking where the door came from. This dude's gaslighting skills are S-tier. The goon is coughing up his soul, asking what crew Pink Shades is from. Bro, you're asking that asterisk now asterisk? Pink Shades hits the goon with the I'm from the Justice faction line. Bro, you're the least just person in this entire story. The quiet guy is having a stare down with one of the goons over a fresh body. My man is not impressed by the tough talk. Pink Shades drops the smug act for a second. Oh shit, he's actually taking this seriously now. We cut to Goth Girl on the ground, looking like she got taken out. Guess the ghoul mosh pit was rougher than she thought. And we get a hard cut to some bloody action. This story's got the attention span of a goldfish on meth. Back to Zhang Za, who's still running like he's trying to win a marathon he never signed up for. The quiet guy is getting pissed, wondering why Goth Girl hasn't caught their runaway intern yet. The performance review is gonna be brutal. Pink Shades decides it's time to wrap this up. The fun and games are officially over, folks. Greasy Glasses is back up and screaming, swinging for the fences. My man Pink Shades just casually blocks it like it's nothing. The whole goon squad charges, and Pink Shades is just standing there. Yeah. This is about to be a one-sided massacre. Pink Shades is just wading through the goon squad, and my man Greasy Glasses is leading the charge. This is a certified ass whooping in progress. And Pink Shades pulls out the creepy-ass shadow hand again. Yeah. This is his I'm done playing move. Greasy Glasses gets his attack blocked by a fucking fan. My man's whole career just ended with that parry. Pink Shades is genuinely surprised the fan is metal. Bro is literally doing a weapon inspection mid-fight. Okay, he's actually sweating. Guess this goon squad brought something better than harsh language for once. Holy shit, the fan's got knives in it. This is some straight up Mortal Kombat shit. And Pink Shades is just staring it down. He dodges the fan blades like it's nothing. The goon is putting his whole soul into that swing and completely whiffing. And just like that, the goon is on the ground. Pink Shades didn't even look like he tried. My man is holding one of the fan's knives in his teeth. The absolute disrespect is on a whole other level. The goon is screaming his head off, trying to get his weapon back. Bro, it's not yours anymore. It's a souvenir. And Pink Shades just delivers a kick so stylish it gets its own damn art panel. The goon just fucking explodes, and Pink Shades is watching like he's at a goddamn fireworks show. That's the face of Greasy Glasses realizing he brought a knife fan to a goddamn nuke fight. Pink Shades stands over the folded goon, ready to continue his Q&A session. Customer service is a priority, I guess. He peeks over the body pile while the goon is still screaming. This dude's sense of humor is dark as hell. Pink Shades is getting into the zone, dodging attacks with that I'm bored look on his face. And he's officially over it, telling them he's had enough. Oh, you clowns are about to get clapped for real now. The last goon standing goes full feral, screaming death threats while Greasy Glasses shits his pants below. Pink Shades just sighs. That's the most disrespectful response to a death threat I've ever seen. The spiky goon charges with his shadow arms, and Pink Shades is just weaving through the attacks like it's a dance. Pink Shades is just styling on this dude, dodging attacks while Greasy Glasses watches his whole crew get dismantled. My man is just staring him down, completely unfazed. The goon is trying his hardest, and Pink Shades is just bored. Pink Shades holds up his hand, and Greasy Glasses is about to find out what that justification is all about. We get the classic anime eye zoom. Oh yeah, he's about to activate his trap card. And it's not gonna be pretty. Holy shit, my man just unleashed his own personal hellscape. He's literally standing in front of a wall of screaming souls. That's the face of Greasy Glasses realizing he just picked a fight with the goddamn Grim Reaper's intern. His glasses are literally cracking under the pressure. My man's whole reality just got a system-wide error. The spiky goon gets absolutely yeeted across the lot, screaming like he just got hit by an invisible freight train. He's on the ground, pointing at Pink Shades' hand like he just saw a ghost. Bro, you saw way worse than a ghost. And Pink Shades hits him with the hand, like he has no idea what just happened. The gaslighting is on another level. Pink Shades hits him with the ultimate flex, saying he hasn't even used his main hand yet. Bro just folded a whole squad with his B-game. We get a close-up on Greasy Glasses' eye, which is just a shattered reflection of his life choices. My man's brain is just a blue screen of death, trying to process the eldritch horror he just witnessed. And the realization finally hits. Greasy Glasses knows he just picked a fight with something not from this planet. Pink Shades is back to his smug Q&A session, demanding the full origin story on Water Jug Boy. Meanwhile, the spiky goon is still rebooting from that soul wall attack. My man's brain got wiped clean. Greasy Glasses is officially broken, agreeing to spill all the tea. The tough guy act is completely gone, and he drops the first bomb. The kid and the murder box were a gift. So he's just a middleman in this whole shitshow. Pink Shades drops the act and gets dead serious, demanding to know who's pulling the strings. Greasy Glasses is about to name drop the next boss, and you can just feel the sweat dripping off the page. And Greasy Glasses finally drops the name of the big boss, Yama. My man looks like he just saw the devil himself. Pink Shades' eyes narrow behind those shades. Oh yeah, that name definitely rings a bell. And not a good one. Greasy Glasses starts bleeding from his hand, screaming that Pink Shades forced him to do this. Bro, you're about to use your ultimate, aren't you? He clenches his fist, going for the last-ditch power-up. We're in the final form phase of the boss fight, boys. My man is screaming that he didn't want to use this technique. Yeah, that's what they all say right before they get folded. He's trying to summon the goddamn god of the underworld. Bro thinks he's in a JRPG all of a sudden. The summoning ritual shows a multi-armed ghoul. He's literally trying to call in the manager of this whole ghoul army. He's screaming abracadabra while Pink Shades just watches. The secondhand embarrassment is off the charts right now. Greasy Glasses goes full psycho, screaming die with blood pouring out of his eyes. My man is giving it his all. And Pink Shades just gets in his face and asks what he's yapping about. The absolute disrespect is legendary. That's the look of a man whose final form just got laughed out of the room. The system crash is complete. Pink Shades is back to the Q&A, asking the spiky goon for the kid's origin story. My man's still rebooting. The goon is still trying to summon his manager, listing off all the god-tier titles. Bro, the call ain't going through, and the whole squad is officially down for the count. Greasy Glasses is just leaking on the pavement now. My man is still on his JRPG summon chant, completely disconnected from reality. The brain damage is real. Pink Shades has had enough of the theatrics and tells him to cut the shit. The customer service smile is gone. He hits him with a final warning, demanding to know where Water Jug Boy came from. The patience has officially run out. We get a nice, ominous shot of the sky. You know, that means someone's brain just finished loading. And there it is, the icy moment. Pink Shades just connected all the dots on this whole shitshow. Pink Shades is back to interrogating Greasy Glasses, who's swearing he spilled all the beans. My man looks like he's about to cry. Greasy Glasses is completely broken, agreeing to whatever the hell Pink Shades wants. My man's soul just left his body. Pink Shades just lets him go, holding the dead ghoul like a damn trophy, bro. You just wiped his whole crew for this. And now he's giving the dude a lecture on not using dark arts on kids. The absolute hypocrisy is staggering. He hits him with the "we're all watching" line. Yeah, that's the most threatening probation officer speech ever. Greasy Glasses is just stammering his agreement. My man is so traumatized he's probably gonna go become a monk. And Pink Shades ends the lecture by telling him to brush his teeth. This dude's power moves are just built different. Pink Shades walks off, but hold up a year he's bleeding from his ear. Guess that knife fangoon actually landed a hit. He's already on the phone with Goth Girl, asking if she's caught and disciplined their runaway intern yet. Goth Girl cuts him off with a dead serious "listen to me." No, that's not the mission accomplished tone we like to hear. She says Zhang's name, and you just know our boy didn't just escape. He found even bigger trouble. Goth Girl is standing in the alley, confirming our boy Zhangza actually managed to escape. My man's cardio is undefeated, and someone's already hacking the mainframe. Yeah, you can't outrun a psycho squad with a Wi-Fi connection. Pink Shades has already pulled Zhang's home address. My man's privacy is officially a thing of the past. We get a flash of another victim of that curse coin treatment. This whole ghoul thing is a goddamn franchise. Pink Shades is grilling Goth Girl on how she let their golden goose escape. The performance review is happening right now. Goth Girl is giving him the silent treatment. Yeah, she's not happy about getting shown up by a glorified delivery boy. We get the action replay of Zhang Za booking it for his life. My man is running on pure, unadulterated fear. Goth Girl just watched him dip. She either let him go on purpose or she seriously underestimated his panic sprint. She's pissed, calling him a cockroach while Pink Shades just enjoys the drama. What a great work environment. Pink Shades is already thinking 5 steps ahead. This whole escape is probably just another part of his 5D chess game. Goth Girl tells Pink Shades to back off, saying she'll catch the runaway intern herself. Oh, she's taking this L personally. The murder van is back on the road, leaving the amusement park carnage in the rear view. Goth Girl is officially on the hunt, and Zhang Za is already back at his place, frantically packing a bag. My man's grand escape plan is to go on the lam. He's tearing his apartment apart, grabbing his go bag. Bro thinks he can just pack up and leave the cosmic horror behind. My man is sweating bullets, eyes wide with pure terror. The "I'm a free man" confidence lasted all of 5 minutes. He's yanking open a filing cabinet, looking for his escape kit. This ain't his first time having to dip, is it? And he pulls out a fat envelope. That's either his life savings or some very incriminating evidence he forgot about. My man is on his knees, scrambling for his shit. This is the least dignified great escape I have ever seen. We cut to Goth Girl's eyes. That's the look of a predator that has officially locked onto its target. And we get the abyss blue eye close-up. Zhang's ghoul link is back online. And it's definitely not good news. Zhang's is having a full-on coughing fit mid-escape, bro. The stress is literally trying to leave your body. He's on his knees, and that abyss blue eye is back online. The ghoul network just sent him a push notification, and he's coughing up blood. Oh great, is he about to puke up another goddamn ghoul army in his living room? My man is just kneeling in his trashed apartment, staring at the blood. The "I'm free" delusion just crashed and burned. That's the face of a dude who just heard a knock at the door and knows it ain't the pizza guy. And it's the psycho squad, hitting him with a casual hello. The absolute worst "we know your home" visit ever. Pink Shades and Goth Girl are just staring, completely unfazed. They look like they're here to collect an overdue bill. Oh wait, the apartment's empty. Pink Shades says they're a step too late. My boy actually got out in time. They're checking out the scene. Looks like he changed clothes and dipped in a hurry. My man's escape artist game is leveling up. Pink Shades is just inspecting a calendar like he's on an episode of CSI. Bro, your intern is in the wind. Pink Shades is analyzing the calendar, realizing our boy's got more side hustles than a SoundCloud rapper. Goth Girl explains this is the hood for foreign workers. My man's just trying to make rent and send money home. They're walking through his busted-ass apartment complex. Yeah, this is the "I eat ramen for every meal" starter pack. Pink Shades drops a "life is not easy" line, bro. You're the reason this dude's life is a living hell. And we get a flash of some creepy-ass talents. Oh yeah, the murder crow is officially on the clock. Oh, never mind, Zhang's is already cornered on a ledge. His great escape lasted about as long as my New Year's resolution. My man is bugging out, wondering how they found him. Bro, they have a literal spy drone with feathers. He's on the edge of a building, realizing his only escape option is a one-way trip to the pavement. And there's the culprit, the murder crow's feet. The Psycho Squad's GPS is always online, my dude. Zhang Za looks back, knowing he's been found. The I'm a free man arc is officially over. Welcome back to the shitshow. The murder crow hits him with the "we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty" stare. Zhang Za is face to face with the spy drone, realizing his great escape was just a cardio session with extra steps. That's the look of a man whose entire life just flashed before his eyes, and it was all LS. He starts screaming as the crow flies off. Bro, the bird isn't the one you should be worried about. And there's Goth Girl, hitting him with the "caught you." Yeah, the game of tag is officially over. My dude, my man's feet slip, and he's about to take a one-way trip to the pavement. His luck has officially run out. Goth Girl snags him mid-fall. She's not about to let her new intern become a sidewalk stain. Zhang's one brain cell can only process a single beautiful word, shit. And he's falling anyway, screaming his lungs out. So much for that heroic rescue attempt. My man is officially taking the plunge. Goth Girl either let him go, or her grip strength is absolute trash. And there he goes, taking the express elevator to the ground floor. My man's great escape ends with a splat. He hits the ground and is somehow still breathing. This dude's plot armor is thicker than a concrete wall. His eyes are open, but the lights are definitely not on. The system is still rebooting from that fall. My man is just spread-eagled on some trash, looking like he just got yeeted out of heaven. And Goth Girl is already there, looking down like you done having your little tantrum. He's pushing himself up, covered in grime. The great escape has officially ended in a dumpster dive. Oh, he just fell to a lower roof. Goth Girl is watching from above like a disappointed gargoyle. That's the "I can't believe I have to babysit this idiot" stare. She is so over this dude's cardio sessions. He left a full body print in the dirt. My man's only legacy is gonna be as a human-shaped chalk outline. Oh, she's holding a wire. She didn't drop him, she just used him as a goddamn fishing lure. Goth Girl is just staring down at the human-shaped crater Zhang Za left on the lower roof. Pink Shades is taking in the scenery, probably wondering if this is the dumbest intern they've ever had. And we cut to some serious keyboard warrior shit. The background check is officially in progress. Goth Girl reports back that Zhang's is basically a ghost online, no real records to be found. But she drops the bomb. Our boy is one of them? Oh, so this is a family reunion, then? That gets Pink Shades' attention. The smug act is finally starting to crack a little. And Goth Girl clarifies, Zhang Za is an orphan, just like the rest of this fucked up crew. Pink Shades' eyes go wide behind the glasses. Yeah, that little detail just changed the whole game. And now Pink Shades is standing in Zhang's trashed apartment, seeing the whole sad picture. The whole place just screams, I'm broke and have no one. This dude's life is a certified tragedy. And Zhang Za is back on his bullshit, running like he's trying to outpace his own terrible life choices. My man is booking it through the alleyways, still thinking he can actually escape the squad with a literal spy drone. That's the face of a man whose lungs are about to file for divorce from the rest of his body. He's complaining about them being persistent while Goth Girl is closing in, like the goddamn Terminator. And of course, the murder crow is still on the clock, providing live GPS tracking for this whole clown show. Yeah, you can't outrun the eye in the sky, my dude. Your free trial of freedom has officially expired. He's still sprinting, completely unaware he's just running deeper into the goddamn trap. And there's the oh fuck moment as he realizes he's run himself into a dead end. Checkmate. You absolute fool. Pink Shades just appears at the end of the alley like a final boss, casually ending the whole chase. He hits him with the "come back with us," which is the nicest way of saying get in the fucking van. Zhang Za is absolutely bugging out, realizing he's run from one psycho straight into the arms of another. The pincer move is complete. My man is officially trapped between a rock and a hard place. And both are armed. The whole squad is closing in, and Zhang's face says it all. His free trial of life has expired. Hold up, a new challenger appears. Some ninja-looking dude just dropped in to crash the party. Pink Shades is just watching this new dude like he's a commercial break he has to sit through. Zhang Za is getting absolutely flattened against the wall, caught in the crossfire of a psycho-on-psycho turf war. My man's face is screaming, I should have just stayed in bed. The cardio workout from hell is taking its toll. Zhang Za is just watching his life get decided by the goths having a stare down in a back alley. Goth Girl hits him with a comeback. And you just know that's the last polite invitation he's gonna get. That's the I'm about to drag you back by your ear look. Yeah. Playtime is officially over for our boy. My man Zhang Za is sweating buckets, realizing he's officially run out of alley to run down. Holy shit, the new ninja dude just snatched Goth Girl midair. The hunter just became the hunted. The new guy is staring down Zhang Za while holding Goth Girl like a damn ragdoll. This is a hostile takeover. And with the psychos distracted, Zhang Za is fucking gone. My man saw his window and took it. The cardio king is back on his bullshit, leaving nothing but a blur and the sound of his dying lungs. My man is moving so fast the whole world is just a goddamn speed line. Adrenaline is a hell of a drug. And we cut to Goth Girl, standing alone in the alley after getting absolutely played. Yeah, she took a big L today. She's staring at a couple of cockroaches, finally understanding why she called our boy that. He's just impossible to kill. She's explaining to Pink Shades how she lost him. Yeah, he's a cockroach is the new my dog ate my homework. Pink Shades is on the scene, looking at the empty alley. His intern just escaped for the third time, and his best agent got folded. Pink Shades is just standing there, probably calculating how much this L is gonna cost him in paperwork. And we're diving back into the trauma vision. This is the official loading screen for someone's tragic backstory. We get another ghoul origin story, with this dude screaming about having shit to do. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Pink Shades is connecting the dots, realizing Zhang Za isn't just running. He's running asterisk for asterisk something. Back to the CSI, murder apartment scene. And my man is still staring at this damn calendar like it holds the secrets to the universe. Oh, so all those side hustles were to send money home. My man's got a whole other life we didn't know about. Goth Girl is ready to hunt, but Pink Shades just had a galaxy brain moment. The whole picture is finally clicking for him. A close-up on the go bag. You just know whatever's in there is the key to this whole damn mess. Pink Shades is looking down at the bag like he's about to uncover the final piece of the puzzle. And he peeks inside. That's the face of a man who just found out his runaway intern's life is even more fucked up than he thought. Pink Shades is processing the new intel, so the runaway intern is part of the sad orphan club too. Goth Girl confirms the backstory, adopted at 6. Pink Shades is connecting some serious dots behind those glasses. And the plot thickens. His adoptive parents died in an accident, connected to that same goddamn murder park. Pink Shades finds the family photo. Yep. Ground zero for all of Zhang's trauma was a family trip. A close-up on little kid Zhang Za, already rocking the 1,000-yard stare. My man was born haunted. Pink Shades is still deep in thought, while Goth Girl prepares to drop even more of this dude's tragic backstory. And of course there's more. Goth Girl says there are 2 other incidents. This dude's life is a tragedy buffet. Meanwhile, Zhang Za is trying to pull a Jason Bourne and just disappear into the crowd. Good luck with that, bro. My man is gassed, sweating bullets and running on pure fear. The cardio king's reign might be coming to an end. He's bugging out in the crowd, realizing that as a ghouling, he's got a permanent target on his back. We're diving back into the trauma vision, with some dude screaming in little Zhang's face. My man's been getting yelled at his whole life. And that's the face of a man whose brain is playing a highlight reel of all his worst memories. The system is crashing hard. The narrator confirms our boy has always been a magnet for chaos. Yeah, no shit. We've seen the last 24 hours. Oh great, another repressed memory unlocked. A little girl getting towered over by some asshole. This is not a happy trip down memory lane. My man's eyes are screaming make it stop. The trauma vision isn't for K, and it's not buffering. The little girl is having a full-on meltdown. Yeah. This is definitely another core memory getting corrupted. Her parents are trying to help while Zhang Za just stands there. He's always been a spectator to someone else's tragedy. The mom is losing her shit. This whole scene is just one big everything is not okay moment. We get the full eye zoom. His brain is officially overheating from all these traumatic flashbacks. And we get another memory drop. Some poolside bullying. My man's life is just a collection of LS, isn't it? The trauma vision hits again, showing some seaside bullying. My man's been an outcast his whole damn life, hasn't he? And we're back to the present, with Zhang Za sweating buckets. The highlight reel of his LS is playing on a loop. The flashback shows some asshole about to fold little kid him while a whole crowd just watches. Yeah, people are great. He's scrambling through a station, and of course, nobody gives a single shit. Just another Tuesday in the big city. The cardio king is back in the alleys, still trying to outrun his own fucked up destiny. My man needs a Gatorade. He's pushing off the ground, giving it everything he's got. The will to not get caught is a powerful drug, and he immediately eats shit, The Great Escape just got a reality check from the goddamn pavement. My man is on the ground, completely gassed. Bro, your escape plan needs more planning and less tripping. He's trying to push himself back up. The hustle is real, but his body is about to file a formal complaint. That's the look of a man who refuses to stay down. The plot armor is holding, but it's starting to crack. And there's the envelope he dropped. All that running, and he still fumbled the bag with his life savings. My man's eyes are wide with the trauma vision. His brain is playing all his greatest LS on a loop. Another blurry flashback hits. Looks like to people on a bridge. And you just know this isn't a happy memory. And we get a close-up of a bloody hook. Yeah, that happy bridge memory just took a very dark turn. His eyes go full abyss blue again. The GHOUL network just sent him a notification that his free trial of life has expired. And he's back to coughing up blood. Bro, you can't keep birthing demons every time you get stressed out. He's just staring at the blood splatter on the wall. The oh fuck. Not again moment is hitting hard. My man is on his hands and knees, looking up like a cornered animal. The Great Escape is officially over. He's just clutching his hands in the puddle of his own blood. Yeah, he's completely and utterly broken. And Pink Shades is back, hitting him with the same "come back with us" line. The chase is finally over, my dude. Zhang Za is on the ground, looking up with the most defeated expression I've ever seen. The cardio king has officially run out of gas. Pink Shades and Goth Girl are looking down on him like disappointed parents, lecturing him about being a public menace. He hits Zhang Za with the "you're a walking disaster" line, and my man's abyss blue eyes are screaming with guilt. And we're officially diving into the trauma vision. Get ready for the full, unadulterated origin story, boys. We're back at the orphanage, and the staff is giving the rundown on 5-year-old Zhang Za. The official report says he's mature and doesn't talk much. Yeah, that's code for already seen some shit. And there's the handoff. Little kid him is about to meet the new parents who have no idea what they're signing up for. The new mom hits him with the "don't worry." But my man's been worried since he left the womb. The new family photo is all smiles except for little Zhang Za, who's already rocking the 1,000-yard stare of a war vet. And there's the confirmation. 5-year-old Zhang Za, already cursed with those creepy-ass eyes. My man was born for this life. The trauma vision continues with the official handoff. Yeah, these poor bastards have no idea. They just adopted a walking curse. We get a nice cityscape shot. This is the things are looking at montage right before everything goes to shit. The new parents are showing him his room, complete with a creepy-ass carrot pillow. My man is not impressed. A close-up on little kid Zhang Za confirms he's still got the soul of a haunted Victorian doll. The new mom tries to comfort him, but my man's emotional support system has been offline since birth. They hit him with the "we're a family now" line, but his face is screaming "I've heard that one before." She's trying to force a smile on his face, telling him to be happy. Lady, this kid hasn't been happy a day in his life, and his only response is a single "ma'am." The enthusiasm is just overwhelming, my dudes. We get a nice artsy shot of some snowy branches. Oh good, a time skip in the tragedy tour. And we see a genuinely happy family moment in the snow. Okay, so things were good for a minute before the curse kicked back in. The trauma vision continues with a happy snowball fight. His new parents are trying their best, but my man's already seen too much. A close-up on little kid him, and yeah, the lights are on but nobody's home. Those eyes have been haunted for years. The happy family montage continues with them buying him snacks. They're trying to buy him a childhood he never had. A close-up on the candied fruit. Yeah, not even pure sugar can fix this level of childhood trauma. The whole family is walking together, but my man is just a ghost in his own life story. We get a whole seasonal montage of them trying to be a family. Rain or shine, the trauma is always there. They're even doing the cheesy family bike ride. My man is just a passenger in this whole happy childhood simulation. We get a whole photo album of forced smiles and family trips. This is the highlight reel right before the tragedy hits. And of course, it all leads back to the goddamn murder park. His parents are begging him to smile, but he's already seen the ending. All the other kids are laughing, but our boy is just staring into the void. He's always been on the outside looking in. The trauma vision continues with his mom pointing at the carousel. Oh yeah. This is the exact moment everything went to shit. The ride operator hits them with the only one seat left line. This is the universe's way of saying, let's split up the party. The parents decide to let him ride alone while they grab food. This is the worst we'll be right back in the history of parenting. They promise to ride with him later, and my man just gives a dead-eyed MHM. He's already seen the ending to this movie. And there they go, waving goodbye as they disappear into the crowd. Yeah, that's the last time he's ever gonna see them. We get a close-up on that same creepy-ass carousel horse. This is the official mascot of his lifelong trauma. Little kid him is on the ride, surrounded by happy kids, but he's just a ghost in his own childhood. He's just holding onto the pole, completely disconnected while everyone else is having fun. My man's been an outcast since day one. A final shot of his parents' smiling faces. This is the before picture in the tragedy documentary of his life. And for 1 second, little Zhang Za actually smiles. Oh no. The universe gave him hope just to make the fall hurt more. The trauma vision continues with the carousel ride. This is the last happy moment this dude will have for the next decade. We get a nice, peaceful shot of the park. Yeah. Enjoy the calm before the universe decides to drop a piano on his life. The ride's over, and little Zhang Za is looking for his parents. That little smile is about to get deleted from his hard drive. He's scanning the crowd, but his parents are nowhere to be found. The oh shit moment is officially loading. And just like that, the whole crowd starts panicking. The universe's timing for tragedy is, as always, impeccable. Someone in the crowd screams that some scaffolding collapsed. Yeah? I think we all know where this is going. And there's the confirmation. A couple got crushed. My man's eyes go wide as his entire world just blue-screened. Little Zhang Za starts booking it through the crowd. The Cardio King's origin story starts right here, folks. We get a hard cut to some dead-ass branches. That's the official end of the Happy Childhood DLC. My dudes. And we're back to school with our boy sitting alone. Welcome back to the sad, lonely life you're used to. We're back in the trauma vision, this time with 11-year-old Zhang Za. My man's rocking the same dead inside look, just in a smaller size. The flashback continues with a shot of an empty desk. Yeah, that's the perfect metaphor for his social life. He's just sitting in class, completely zoned out. The 1,000-yard stare is a lifelong commitment for this dude. Class is over, and everyone's fucking around except our boy. He's always been the main character of his own sad anime. Someone taps him on the shoulder, while he's just staring into the void. Bro, can't you see he's busy being haunted? He turns around with that "who the fuck are you" look. My man's social battery has been at 1% since birth. Oh shit, a new character enters the sad boy cinematic universe. This kid's got a smile that's way too pure for this story. Glasses Kid is trying to make friends. But Zhang Za is just staring like he's never seen a human before. The kid's trying to show him a math problem. Bro, Zhang's has got bigger problems than long division right now. Hold up, Glasses Kid has a hearing aid. My man Zhang Za is just staring, probably realizing he's not the only outcast here. Glasses Kid is pointing out something on the paper, and Zhang Za is actually paying attention. My man's getting his first ever study buddy. The kid even gives him a friendly pat on the shoulder. Zhang Za looks like he's never experienced positive physical contact in his life. Glasses Kid has a smile that could cure diseases. While Zhang Za is still processing the concept of friendship, the system is rebooting. The whole class is empty except for them. Yeah, this is the official start of the Sad Boys Club. And I'm here for it. They're just chilling in the empty classroom at sunset. This is the most peaceful moment my man has had in his entire goddamn life. Glasses Kid is waving goodbye, and Zhang Za is just standing there. Bro doesn't even know the proper social response to "see you tomorrow." My man Glasses Kid is still smiling, even with a band-aid on his face. Zhang's expression is still loading, but he's not running. That's progress. Holy shit, they're walking home with their arms around each other. My boy Zhang Za officially has a friend. This is not a drill. And now he's at his friend's house for dinner. This is the most wholesome, normal shit we have ever seen in this entire cursed story. They're playing marbles with some other kid who looks like a fucking bully. Oh, here we go. The universe can't let him be happy for 5 minutes. And of course, the local bully squad shows up to fold Glasses Kid with a slingshot. My man can't have one friend. Glasses Kid is just chilling on the ground. But Zhang's face is starting to get that "I've seen some shit" look again. Oh, that's not a friendly smile. That's the "someone's about to get their ass beat" smile we know and love. And we get a nice, peaceful sky shot, which is this story's official loading screen for another traumatic event. The trauma vision cuts to his friend's glasses and hearing aid on the sand. Yeah, this is not a good fucking sign. Someone's booking it across the beach. The Happy Childhood DLC has officially been corrupted. Folks, the flashback jumps to a beach trip, and of course, our boy is sitting by himself while everyone else has fun. The other kids are having the time of their lives, but my man is still on the shore. Social distancing from happiness. He's just playing in the sand by himself. This dude's whole childhood was a solo campaign, wasn't it? He's got that look of someone who's just accepted his fate as the permanent third wheel of life. The trauma vision continues with our boy on the beach, watching someone scream. Yeah. His life has no chill settings. And of course, it's Glass's kid drowning while the other kids just watch. My man's one friend is getting deleted by the universe. Holy shit, our boy is actually jumping in. For the first time in his life. He's not just a spectator to the tragedy. My man is swimming for his life, screaming his head off trying to save his only friend. This is his hero origin story. A shot of wet feet on the ground. The mood just dropped to absolute zero, and we all know why. The whole crew is gathered around the body, but our boy is standing alone, even in a tragedy. He's still the outcast. And there's the confirmation, a lifeless hand. He didn't make it. The universe is a cold-hearted bitch. The bully squad just stands there while his friend's family grieves. My man Zhang just had to watch his only W turn into his biggest L. He's holding the broken hearing aid. That's the only thing left of the one person who ever gave a shit about him. And we're back to him sitting alone in class. The sad boys club is officially over. And my man's back to being a solo act. The trauma vision continues with someone touching his shoulder. My man looks like he's about to get jumped again. And there's the aftermath. My man got his ass beat, but he's got that "I do it again" look on his face. The bully squad is back, pointing fingers and probably blaming him for his friend's death. Yeah. Kids are fucking cruel. And there's the full beatdown. My man is getting jumped while the universe just watches. This is his villain origin story, part 3. The kids started calling him a jinx and a plague god. Yeah. His high school experience was a fucking delight. And we're back to him being completely isolated in class. My man is just a ghost in his own damn school. School's out, and everyone's leaving except our boy. He's just marinating in his own misery at this point. The whole classroom is empty, but he's still there. Bro, you don't have to stay for detention if you're already in life's detention. And we get a nice sunset shot over some industrial wasteland. This is where sad anime protagonists go to think. A close-up on a crane. The trauma vision is officially moving on to his blue-collar tragedy era. I guess. The trauma vision continues with 17-year-old Zhang Za eating a sad-ass bun. My man's diet is pure depression. And there's the official timestamp. My man's been rocking that dead inside look since he was a teenager. He's just chilling on some scaffolding, social distancing from the entire human race. This is his natural habitat. Oh no, a new friendly co-worker shows up. Bro, you need to run. This dude's friendship is a goddamn death sentence. The new guy points out he's always alone and wants to hang. My man Zhang Za looks like he's just seen a ghost. He actually accepts the water. New guy, you just sign your own death warrant with that act of kindness. And we cut to a shovel hitting the dirt. Yeah, someone's about to get buried. And it's probably the new friend. My man is just trying to do his job. Completely unaware the universe is already planning his new friend's funeral. He's just trying to make a living. But his curse is always on the clock, waiting to ruin someone's life. The new guy calls his name, and Zhang Za looks up. Enjoy this friendship while it lasts, bro. The timer is ticking. The new co-worker offers him a water bottle. Completely unaware he just handed a cursed man a reason to get him killed. My man is just trying to be a good dude, telling Zhang Za to drink first. Bro, you are way too pure for this story. And Zhang Za's cursed eyes are back online. He knows accepting friendship is just signing someone else's death warrant. They're just working together, and for a second, it's almost normal. Yeah, the universe is just setting the stage for the tragedy. The new friend gives him a thumbs up. That's the official "I'm about to die for this friendship" gesture in the series. They're taking a break together, and my man Zhang Za is actually drinking the water. The death flag has been officially raised. And of course, some asshole foreman shows up to yell at them. The universe is already adding complications to the death trap. They're running with a steel beam, working as a team. This is the happy friendship montage before the inevitable splat. Oh, they're working on scaffolding, given his parents' history. This is the most cursed place for him to be. The friendship montage continues. The universe is just making sure we get attached before it rips this dude's life apart. We get a nice, ominous shot of the construction site. Yeah. This is where the next tragedy is scheduled to happen. The new friend is trying to make small talk. But Zhang Za is just processing the concept of human interaction. My man's still got that 1,000-yard stare. The trauma is a full-time job, I guess. Zhang Za finally speaks, asking why this dude is so happy. My man's allergic to positive vibes. The new guy drops some wholesome life advice about smiling. Bro, you're hanging out with a walking curse. Luck ain't on your side. He hits him with the life is hard line. Yeah. Tell that to the dude whose friends have a 100% mortality rate. He's giving a whole motivational speech. while Zhang's brain is just playing his personal L reel on loop. The new guy is still on his toxic positivity bullshit, and Zhang Za is just not having it. The new guy asks why he dropped out, and Zhang Za just says school was boring. Bro, it's because everyone you knew died. And of course, the new guy wanted to go to school. The universe is just twisting the knife at this point. The new guy explains he's working to support his poor family and his sister. Bro, you're about to become a tragic backstory. He's gassing up his sister's grades. This dude is too pure for this series. And the universe is about to correct that. He's proudly showing off the salary he sends home. So that's where Zhang Za got the idea for his own sad life plan. A close-up on the envelope. That's not just money. That's a goddamn death flag in a paper sleeve. Zhang Za is just staring, probably calculating how long this guy is before the universe folds him. Zhang Za actually asked a follow-up question. Bro, don't get attached. You know how this movie ends. The new friend admits his salary isn't enough. The struggle is real, but it's about to be non-existent for him. He jokes about borrowing money from Zhang Za. My man. Zhang's only currency is trauma and bad luck. They're actually bantering. This is the most normal friendship my man has had. So of course it's on a timer. And we cut to the construction site at night in the rain. The Happy Friendship DLC has officially expired. The trauma vision continues with someone walking through the mud. Yeah. This is the part where it all goes to shit. The new friend brought him dinner. Bro, you are literally the nicest person in the story. And you're about to get deleted for it. A close-up on the peace offering. That's the last meal this dude is ever gonna share, isn't it? The new guy is walking over to Zhang Za. And you can just feel the universe loading up the next tragedy. And there it is, the official everything is fucked red alert. The universe's timing is, as always, impeccable. The whole site goes into a panic. People are screaming and running for their lives. Just another Tuesday for our boy. The new friend is screaming for help, his eyes reflecting the chaos. Yeah, the curse just punched in for its night shift. And just like with his last friend, everyone else just fucking books it. Humanity is cancelled. I guess. The whole crew is dipping, leaving the new guy to his fate. My man Zhang's friends have the worst luck. And Zhang Za is just frozen, watching it all happen again. That's the face of a man realizing his curse is undefeated. And there's the look. The oh fuck. It's happening again stare is his default setting at this point. And of course, it's a fucking crane hook. The universe really loves dropping heavy shit on this dude's friends. The whole crew gathers around the body, and my man is just standing there holding the Last Supper. The curse is undefeated. That's the face of a man who's completely run out of fucks to give. The universe just keeps taking LS out on his tab. And there are the water bottles. The official symbol of another friendship that got deleted from existence. The trauma is so strong it's giving him fucking ghoul wings. My man's curse is literally manifesting now. My man is just completely broken. The universe's personal punching bag has officially had enough. And the trauma vision is on shuffle, taking us back to him running through the crowd at the murder park. Now we're back at the beach, with him clutching the hearing aid. His brain is just playing a highlight reel of his greatest tragedies. And the trauma vision ends with the whole crew standing in the rain. Another funeral. Another friend gone. And there's the body under the tarp. The universe just cashed in another one of my man's friends. The crew is just carrying him off while Zhang Za watches. Another day. Another dead friend on his conscience. My man is just completely shut down. The rain is washing away the last bit of his soul. Yeah, the system has officially crashed. There's nothing left behind those eyes but pure, unadulterated static. And there's the envelope with the dude's life savings, just sitting in the goddamn mud. He picks it up, probably realizing this is the third time he's had to hold a dead friend's shit. And that's the moment he finally breaks, asking the universe why it keeps fucking with him. The trauma vision hits him with all the names they used to call him. He's been the villain in his own story for years. He's screaming that he never wanted to hurt anyone. Bro, the universe made that choice for you a long time ago. And we're back to the present, with him completely broken on the ground. The trauma vision is officially over. Pink Shades takes a step forward, officially ending the longest, saddest game of tag in history. He hits him with the come back with us line again. But this time it feels less like a threat and more like an HR onboarding. And there's the sales pitch. We can help you. Bro, after that trauma dump, he needs a therapist. Not a new psycho boss.